Well, y'all, it's official. It is official. I'm out and about. Make sure y'all hit the like button. It's official. Michael Parsons. Make sure y'all can hear me though. Make sure y'all can hear me. Where's my brother Priest at, man? Priest, where you at, Priest? Where you at, Priest?
Right here.
Man, Michael Parsons has officially asked for a trade. He no longer wants to be a Dallas Cowboy. Jerry Jones refused to pay the man. He refused to get a man his money. He refused. He refused to pay his best player on defense, which is asinine to me. We're talking.
But I don't. But that's not really what was going on.
Okay, what's going on then? Please talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
They had
You're a
agreed
longtime
to a
Cowboy
deal.
fan.
They had agreed to a deal without the agent, but Michael wanted the agent to be involved. So they, so when you have a hand, they had a more or less a handshake deal. You've heard that said before that they basically had the deal all situated, and this was months ago. So the Joneses piece of it was like, all right, man, you already got a deal, so why do I have to call the agent? You see what I'm saying? And then the shit just got out of whack from there, because the agent told Micah not to accept no deal yet because the numbers might change based on who, whatever, whatever. But
Man, Priest, this is devastating news, bro. This is devastating news, Priest.
oh shit,
Dallas Cowboys ain't finna make the playoffs, man. Y'all are not
I
finna
don't
make the playoffs.
I don't think they're gonna trade him.
You don't think they're gonna trade Michael Parsons? You out your mind. Did you not see what he put on? Pull up, pull up, Michael Parsons. Pull up the tweet, huh? Click on the tweet
I can't make it bigger.
so everybody knows. Like,
I can't make it bigger though. It's gonna look
I
that
can
small
barely
if I do
read
it
that.
that way. That's what I'm saying. I can't make it no
I
bigger.
cannot see that. Can you read it? Can you read it?
Yeah, it
I
said
can't see it.
yes, I wanted to be here. I did everything I could to show that I wanted to be a cowboy and wear the star on my helmet. I wanted to play in front of the best fans in sports and make this America's team once again. The team my pops and I grew up cheering for way up in Harrisburg, PA. Unfortunately, I no longer want to be here. I no longer want to be held to closed door negotiations without my agent present. I no longer want shots taken at me for getting injured while laying it on the line for the organization or fans and my teammates. I no longer want narratives created and spread to the media about me. I have purposely stayed quiet in hopes of getting something done, but since there is confusion out there, let me clear some things up. I had my agent reach out last offseason after my third year in hopes of getting the deal done early. Unfortunately, the team did not want to start any negotiations at that point. I was okay with that, didn't complain, and focused on the 2024 season. After the season, I told my agent once again to let the team know we were open to negotiate when they met at the combine. My agent informed me I should wait for other deals to get done because the price would only go up, but I didn't care and wanted to secure myself as a Cowboy long term. This was before any of the other pass rushers deals got done. Let me see. Excuse me, got done this
Okay,
off
there's
season.
more to it.
I knew I would be leaving money on the table, but again, I was okay with that. Again, radio silence as far as my extension. In March, I met with Mr. Jones to talk about leadership. Somehow the conversation turned into him talking contract with me. Yes, I engaged in the back and forth in regards to what I wanted from my contract, but at no point did I believe this was supposed to be a formal negotiation. I informed Mr. Jones afterward my agent will reach out, thinking this would get things done. But when my agent reached out and spoke to Adam, he was told the deal was pretty much already done. My agent, of course, told him that wasn't the case and also reached out to Steven. Again, the team decided to go silent. At that point, we decided we would allow the team to reach out to us whenever they decided they wanted to talk. Yet still, not a call, email, or text to my agent about starting a negotiation. Up to today, the team has not had a um up to today, the team has not had a single conversation with my agent about a contract. Not one demand has been made by my agent about the money, years, or anything else. Still, I stayed quiet, but again, after repeated shots at myself and all the narratives, I have made a tough decision and I no longer want to play for the Dallas Cowboys. My trade request has been submitted to Stephen Jones personally. So yeah, that's what it says. That's it.
Now, priest, you don't y'all. How long y'all gonna keep getting Jerry Jones a pass, man, for running up for running this organization to the ground? How long y'all gonna keep giving him a pass? He had no problem getting Tony Romo's money, like I said on last stream. He had no
He
problem giving me
pays
his money.
everybody. That's not true.
But
He
he
pays
fighting.
everybody. He
But
pays
players got to
everybody.
fight.
Who
Okay,
had to?
go ahead.
So CD had to fight. Dak had to fight. He pays everybody. They do
Yeah,
the
they
same
had to
over the
fight. Yeah,
top. No, they
they had to
didn't.
fight too. Man,
Uh,
stop it, man. So y'all gonna run? He gonna run his best, one of his best players on the team out of the organization because he don't want to pay the man, and the man's still young. Is
all
he
right.
not one of the
So
best
have you
pass
been?
rushers in the league?
So which one of us has been following the Cowboys longer?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, dog. You know everything about the Cowboys. Explain to me
I know
what's
how
next,
they
then.
do business.
Explain
I
to
know
me what's
how
next. 'Cause y'all not gonna make the
they do
playoffs, man.
business. And all right, y'all got
Okay, what's happening next?
they did not have
What they gonna get for that? What can they get for Michael Parsons then, please?
okay. Dak showed up to training camp and said that when he was getting asked all the same questions, he said, "I'm gonna let my agent handle it." Yada yada yada. Dak didn't even engage in no one-on-one contract talks with the Joneses. Dak CD held out, but he got paid. Ezekiel Elliott held out, but he got paid. Uh, Demarcus Lawrence held out, but he got paid. Everybody gets paid. They do the same thing every single year. For all the star players, Diggs got paid. Every single player that they have that was a star that the Cowboys have drafted got paid.
So
Every
so
single
what?
Dak
So
and
everybody,
CD
folks
didn't
saying
get paid until oh right before the opening game.
so. Kim from the chat said it's not about the money. So what is it about? What is it about then? Because the Cowboys in a bad spot. Let's not pretend like um the Cowboys gonna want to benefit off this more than Michael Parsons. I think Michael Parsons can go another team and got a better chance of winning. What's
And
the
that's not
Cowboys
even
gonna do?
true. That's not even true, Fred. Because Emmett didn't have to fight. Emmett wanted to get paid at that time, back in '92 or whatever, quarterback money, which that never happened because that what he got paid was quarterback money. No running back in NFL history at that point had got paid quarterback money. He held out for them 2 games. We went 0-2. He got paid quarterback money.
So
So
what is the Cowboys gonna do? What should they do? This they about to lose one of their best players. Now I understand. Miles Miles Garrett did the same
Football
thing.
is
He got
not
his bread.
basketball.
So
Football
so
is
this
not
is my question.
basketball.
Okay, Priest. My question to you is: should the Cowboys
But
pay Micah Parsons?
they're going to pay him. If they decide to trade him, I would be shocked. They're going to pay him, I think, because
You
if
think he just put
football,
out a
no,
farewell letter? He just
I
put out a
understand that.
farewell note. He said he's done with that.
Okay,
So, Priest, I'm just trying to get an understanding. If
but
it's not about the money,
all
what is going on there?
what do y'all don't you realize that football is not basketball, right?
Okay, what's going on, Priest?
I
What are
mean,
you? Okay,
let me
go
look
ahead.
something. Go ahead, keep talking.
I'm saying he on this. Some people say, "Oh, it's not about the money." Well, he just put on Twitter that it is about the money. This is about negotiating with Jerry Jones. He feels like he got played. He
But he
been
didn't get paid. Okay.
he got played. He feel like he got played, bro. Bro, did T.J. Watts have to fight hard for his money? Huh? This man, one of the best pass rushers in the league. They treating him like he's just another guy, though.
They're not. They did the same thing with every other player. All right.
I'm asking him, folks. You can't treat everybody the same. Is he not? How important you think? How important you think Michael
So
Parsons
let me get
is to
this
the
straight. So
Cowboys?
let me get this
How
straight.
important you think he is?
When they were negotiating with Zeke Elliott, he was arguably the best running back in football, one or two by most people's accounts. Right? Right?
Yeah, yeah,
When they were negotiating with Dez and he held out, he was arguably number one or number two receiver in the league. Right?
yeah.
Am I wrong?
I mean, look, that's true. But you make it. You don't mention Dick Prescott. Because Prescott had to go through hell and high water to
Can
get
you
his
say
money.
that? No, he didn't though. But he knew he was going to get
He
paid. And when
basically
they
did.
released him, you know what? It's crazy because they asked Dak um about Jerry Jones when Jerry Jones was having his press conferences and doing all the bullshit, right? And they said, "Well, I barely even listen to what Jerry say because he know what it is. It's show business."
Here we go. Priest continue to give
All
Jerry
right,
Jones a pass like he always do every single year.
history. I
You
just
make
go
a
off of
thousand
history.
excuses for Jerry Jones,
You
bro.
make no
I'm
excuses
just
for
tired.
him.
It's a problem with you Cowboy fans, man. Y'all keep letting Jerry Jones get away with everything. Y'all don't hold him accountable. This is why y'all it's hard for y'all to win another Super Bowl, bro.
It's
Y'all give
hard
him a
for a lot
pass
of
for every
teams to
little
win
thing.
Super Bowls.
Just because he do everybody the same way doesn't make it right, Priest. He should have paid this guy with no hesitation. Get this man his money, dog. Stop the bull crap. So now, for sound like to me, you it's coming out like you think they should trade Michael Parsons.
That's not what I said. I said that he's going to
But,
get paid.
okay, so you think that he gonna stay?
If he gets paid, yes.
Freeze. The man just put out a farewell. He just said thank you, Dallas. Careful, we got it on the screen. Is you not looking at that?
Yep.
Michael Parsons said thank you, Dallas. There's no coming back from that. His mind is made up. He's out of Dallas. He don't want to be there anymore. The damage is already done, Priest. Here we
Money
go.
can fix
Priest
damage.
continue to give Jerry Jones another pass.
Money can fix
Another
damage.
pass, man. He done ran Michael
You can
Parsons out of the
call it what you
organization.
want. You
Money
can call
ain't
it what
fixing
you
this.
want.
My Jerry Jones run. He just ran his best pass rusher out of the organization, and this guy's in his prime.
So when
So
he
y'all
was
boys
saying all
sad and
that shit
pathetic,
about
boy.
so when he was saying all that shit about CD Lamb and CD was like, all right, he was CD was hinting to the same
So let
thing.
me
But he all right. I ain't even good.
So let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think? Let me ask y'all a question. Did Miles Garrett go on social media and say "Thank you, Cleveland"? I'm out of here. Yes or no? Did he say
Everybody's
that?
different.
Oh boy.
But he did
So hold
request a
on.
trade behind the scenes, and you can't say that he
Yeah, he
didn't.
did.
He
Yeah,
did
that
request
okay.
a
That's
trade behind the
different.
scenes. Michael
But
Parsons has a
but
whole podcast. He has a whole podcast, and he's a influencer at the same time. Miles Garrett is not. He requested a trade. Did he not? Is he still in Cleveland?
yeah, he ain't going on social media and say "Thank you, Cleveland." I'm out of here. He kept it. He kept behind the scenes. That's the difference.
All right, how about this? Kobe Bryant went on the radio
That's,
and requested a trade and said, "Thank you, LA." Did he get traded?
so we comparing Michael Parsons to Kobe Bryant.
No, I'm
I thought you
comparing
just
the
said
situations.
basketball,
I'm
football, totally
comparing the
different. I thought you just.
situations. I'm
I
comparing
thought
the
you said
situations.
basketball, football, totally
I'm
different.
comparing the situations.
Oh, okay. You comparing the situation. I hear you, bro. I hear 1,000 excuses. Look,
I'm
check
not
this out,
making no excuse.
Priest.
How is
Priest.
facts an excuse? Since when did that happen?
See,
Since when did facts
see,
become an
Priest.
excuse? Explain that.
Gotta stop making excuses
Since
for
when did
Jerry
facts
Jones, man.
become an excuse?
It's not careful.
Oh, it's
Okay,
not fact.
okay.
Okay.
If you had to bet your money, your life savings, do you think Michael Parsons
I
a
don't
cowboy?
gamble.
Do you think he's a cowboy by opening night? Yes or no?
I do.
Say what?
I do.
Well, I can't tell. He just asked for a trade, bro, and he just went on social media and said, "Thank you, Dallas. I would have loved to be a Dallas Cowboy, but I'm out."
Okay.
I'm just saying, bro. Like that's what. Look, the chance of him coming back seems slim when you go on social media and you tell all the fans, "I'm out of here." Just keeping it real. Jerry Jones ran the man out of the organization. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, settle down. It's going to get worked out." I can't tell it's getting worked out. You
Because
know what,
everybody
y'all?
because
Don't y'all know? Don't y'all know that is shut off all negotiations? They just stopped all negotiations. There's no negotiation right now. It's over with.
you know why everybody says settle down is gonna get done? Because it always gets done. It has never not gotten done. So I'm supposed to eliminate 30 years history of how they have operated, and it always have gotten done. For what?
But bro, this situation is
No,
different, bro. You can't.
every situation is different, but every situation has gotten done. Every single, you can't tell me one star that Dallas has drafted that hasn't gotten paid. You can't tell me one.
Yeah, I can't. Michael Parsons,
They
he's
okay.
not getting paid. Michael Parsons, I Priest, I guarantee you this: the Dallas Cowboys have no choice but to trade this guy. He will be traded on. He's gonna be in another uniform by opening night. I wish he was a betting man so I could take your money.
You said they have no choice but to trade him. That's not true because football and basketball are different. The
He ain't gonna
I
show up.
don't know what
What
the
you
hell
gonna do?
you think.
I wouldn't.
I don't know.
I wouldn't keep a guy that don't want to be on my team.
There's been many football players that have asked for trades, and there hasn't been many that have gotten traded. I would
Okay.
put it like that.
Okay, Priest, man.
They
At the
because
end
at
of the
the
day,
end of the day, they have your rights. So at the end of the day, they could have franchise tagged Micah. If that's what would have been disrespectful to me if they had franchise tagged him and not even was negotiating to begin with. That would have been disrespectful to me.
man, it's all disrespect, man. This man should have got
No,
his. Why does Michael Parsons got to go through the same thing everybody else doing? What's the whole? Like, what's that about? So like Dez Bryant.
Michael
Did you
Parsons
hear what
did
Dez
more
Bryant
for the
said?
Cowboys than Emmitt Smith.
Did you hear what Dez Bryant said? Dez Bryant said Jerry Jones and the Cowboys got to get away from that that old. They got to get out that old way of doing things is over with, bro. This is a new generation, man. This is a new field. You got to keep up with the times. Jared Jones and Stephen Jones, they still stuck in the old times, bro.
You know
It's
what's funny? You know
2025,
what's
and
funny?
y'all
You
wonder
don't
why.
have
Don't cut
no.
me off. I'm talking. Don't cut me off. I'm
You
talking,
cut me
sir.
off on plenty of
Don't
times.
cut me off.
But
I'm talking, sir. Because I'm tired of you capping for Jared Jones.
all right,
You Cowboy fans wonder why the Eagles they won 2 Super Bowls. You wonder
in their
why the
team
Washington.
history,
Okay, but it don't matter. They still won more than the.
I know.
They still
No,
won.
they haven't. One more. No,
Hey,
they haven't.
Foolon, come over here and talk some sense in the preach, man. Y'all come talk some sense, dog. Hey, I love preach. This is my brother, but man, I'm so tired of him capping for this guy, Jerry
I'm not
Jones. I'm
capping.
tired of it, bro.
I'm telling the absolute truth. And ain't none of these jokers been following this team longer than me. So I don't. You can call whoever you want to call. I don't care. You could call nigga call Ghostbusters. I don't care. I know how they do business, and it's been the same way for 30 years, and ain't nobody had no problem with it. I'm pretty sure. No,
Preach.
I ain't even gonna
This
say.
is
I
the
ain't even gonna
old,
say.
out
I
with
ain't
the
even gonna
old,
say.
in with the new. You got to
Okay,
keep up with the times, bro.
Mister, don't cut
That
nobody.
whole, that,
Okay.
Kinfolk, that old way of doing things is over with, man.
Hmm.
We got to move on. That's the Eagles. The Eagles stunning on y'all right now, man.
Yeah, they the
Come on,
championship.
Priest. Y'all gotta open up the season against the Philadelphia Eagles, the champions. They gonna steamroll y'all, man. Y'all ain't got y'all best players rush. Y'all don't want to pay
Mhm.
the man. You got to run the man out of the organization. Come on,
Don't want to
Priest.
pay him
You
is
gotta stop the
crazy.
count, bro.
Don't want to pay him is
Priest,
crazy.
come on, man.
That's
Do,
made
do,
up.
do the man got his money? Yes or no? Do he got his money? Yes or no, bro?
I ain't know you became Stephen
Do
A.
he got his
Smith, but
money?
go ahead, keep doing your thing.
I ain't. Hold on. No, so you gonna insult me like that, bro? You gonna say that? Hey, bro, I
You
thought we
sound
been
just
in that.
like him. You
So you just gonna
sound just
insult?
like Stephen A.
So hold on. Let me get this straight. I can't have my own opinion, bro. You
You
gonna just
got
insult me
Stephen
like
A.
that, dog?
opinion.
Come on, man. I don't care what Stephen A. talking about. We know he flip flop. I'm talking about facts though. Let's talk
And I've
facts.
I've been giving you all facts, but you don't want to hear facts.
Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys haven't won a championship since '96.
That is true.
You know why? Because Jerry Jones' ego has ran this organization to the ground.
That's
Cowboys
not
have the
true.
best
That's
fans in
that
the
is
world.
not true.
I want what's best for Cowboy fans. Y'all got the biggest fan base. Y'all got the best fans supposedly. Now,
That's not supposedly. That's
what
a
have
fact.
Jerry Jones? Y'all have invested so much into being Cowboy fans, but what have Jerry Jones done for y'all though? Have you ever thought about that for a second? Being a Cowboy fan, what have Jerry Jones done for me? I've been spending all my money
I don't.
on
I don't
jerseys,
expect. I
hats,
don't
all
expect
kind
him
of
to do
stuff, and
anything for me.
and I can't even. And my owner can't even get us to the AFC Championship game. We can't even get back to the AFC Championship game, man. Hey, Fulon, what up, Fulon? We got
Who
Homer
is
right
that?
here. Who is this? Matthew. What up, Matthew?
Here
Free,
we
can they
go.
hear me?
Probably.
Oh, I don't think he can hear me. Fulon, what that I was saying though, and I look. By the way, I gave you too much credit because my New England Patriots. See, Patriot fans, you know what I'm saying? We different. You feel what I'm saying? Like we
But
we
see,
we
but
won so
when
much in
but
this era,
when
you
Bob
know.
Kraft negotiated with Tom Brady like this, that's fine. And Tom Brady
Nah,
won
see,
6 championships.
no. Time out, time out. Robert Kraft was willing to give Tom Brady whatever he wanted. Bill Belichick was the guy that he didn't want to continue that relationship. That's fact. Why you think Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick got it too? Robert Kraft loved Tom Brady, so don't even do that. Don't you dare mention the great Robert Kraft in the same conversation as Jerry Jones. Don't even do that, boy. Don't even do it. Jerry
Yeah,
Jones
why?
is he's in the bottom. He one of the worst owners in the league.
That is not true. That is cap.
He's one of the worst
That is
owners.
cap.
He is a cap artist.
All
The
right.
way he been treating you Cowboy fans is just sad, bro. Fool on.
What's up, bro?
Man, talk to me, man. This man came here with a Philadelphia Eagle hat on. God dang, Priest. God dang.
Hey, man, I had to wipe something off. Hey, man, something right here, man. Damn, the
What
hell?
that is? A Super Bowl?
Congratulations.
I had to wipe something off of that joint, man. You know what I'm saying? That LV3. Well, it's the priest, man.
If you're gonna come up here and cap, you might as well not even start talking.
No, I just want to ask though. Everything good, priest? You probably hearing a little bit more than I'm hearing. You know what I mean? What I'm hearing, it's like
I'm
Micah.
confused because I heard his brother talking earlier, and he said that this was not a real thing. So I'm confused about that. But at the end of the day, um, they, from what I heard, they felt like, and Micah kind of hinted to it in his statement. The Joneses felt like they already had a deal done. They had a handshake deal with Micah. Um, Micah then said to get the agent involved. That threw everything off. Um, and
So,
they,
so, he's not requesting a trade.
he
He requested a
requested a
trade.
trade.
Okay. So, why do you
Priest is
think?
just coping. He's
Because
just
of
coping
the
right now.
yeah. I
I'm
understand.
not hoping. I'm not.
He coping right now, man.
I'm
So
really not.
like you from up here, right? So like the Harrisburg dudes is kind of like they some emotional dudes, like they're real loyal. And when they feel like that, like their loyalty being violated
That's
and
what I'm
stuff like that,
saying.
not
But that's what I'm
appreciated.
saying. I think this might be a knee-jerk reaction to the whole thing, but that doesn't mean he's going to get traded. That's the one thing that I was explaining. This is
Well,
the NFL. This is not the NBA.
but I mean, knee jerk is usually like, all right, something initially happening, and then
And you know what,
I
Willie,
think
and
this
you
has
know
been
what
going
got
on
it
for a
going
minute
because
now.
he's saying stuff that's going on. They didn't actually happen with him because a lot of this stuff came about with Diggs' situation because they were going from what I heard, they were going to trade Diggs. They don't want Diggs anymore, and that's
But they
his.
don't want Diggs. What he too injured?
I guess he don't. Hasn't been showing up, and he hasn't been doing what was in the contract.
Woo! And that's him and Mike are real close, ain't they?
Yeah, that's where I think a lot of this came from. Because I don't all the talking shit about him wasn't going on.
All right, so this my
He
question, right?
actually had just gave Micah props for
So
being there and being a good leader.
this is my question, right? How y'all gonna look without Diggs and Micah though? Like that just that first game.
Come on, like straight garbage. Like straight garbage. That's what they're gonna look like. They're gonna get smoked by the Eagles, man.
They be the two best players on defense.
Priest know this, dog.
Guys, Diggs are one of our best players on defense, but he hasn't been there in 2 years.
He's still
Bland has
one of
been
your best
better than
players. What you
Bland has
mean?
been better than Diggs.
Who
So
better than
Deron Bland
Diggs?
has not been better than Diggs.
Who better than Diggs?
Deron Bland has not been better than Diggs.
Oh, I don't know if he is or not. I know
Yeah,
he can.
Bland was better.
I know he has
Bland
a
was better
lot of
last
trouble.
year.
I know he has a lot of trouble with Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. I know
Mm,
that. So
mm,
you want to say he good? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what he gonna do with these Eagles. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
mm,
So this is
mm.
about the Eagles and not about the topic at hand. All right, cool.
Well, it's always gonna be about the Eagles. Me, yeah, I'm just saying, like because like what if the I'm just saying, man. You know, Holly Roseman definitely gonna be making calls, right? You
But
do
Priest,
understand that?
Okay, so y'all giving up Jordan Carter and people like that?
Nah, you can't have Jalen Carter
Then
because
hang up the phone
Jalen
and don't
Carter don't want
call.
to leave. Jalen Carter, he cool where he at. You can
That,
take people that's cool with leaving. Like when you got dudes that want to leave,
this,
you
this
ain't
is
really gotta give
crazy,
up as
bro.
much.
This
That's
is
what happens.
crazy.
Now you can take some of these picks. We got a couple. We got some ones. We got like two twos. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no way that they would trade him. Hold on. There ain't no way they would trade him to Philly. You can dead that. What up,
But I'm
Roderick?
just saying, like he want to leave. Like when you got guys that
What
want to
up,
leave,
fellas?
that messed everything up.
Hey,
I
hey,
know.
Roger. Hey, Roger, it's official, my brother. Michael Parsons out of here and Priest up here making 1,000 excuses for Jerry Jones.
Okay.
What,
As
what is
per
Jerry Jones
usual.
doing though, man? Like I heard
Per
he's running in
usual.
like a plantation and all this other stuff. You agree with that, Priest?
Hey y'all, let me
I
tell y'all
think
what.
that I
Let me tell
think
y'all
that
what
this
this
I
is.
think that this man has done business the same way with every player. Every player has gotten taken care of. So I really don't really care what y'all talking about, to be honest.
Listen, y'all. Listen. This is straight out of the Cowboys playbook with Jerry Jones every year. Y'all should know this. Now, everybody should know this about Jerry Jones. Furthermore, the request to trade stuff. There's just another playbook out of the agent's playbook of okay, let's say you want to request a trade. Let's just see if they're gonna hurry up and give you your money. Players do this every year. CeeDee
Just
Lamb
talked
did
about
it.
Miles Guard requesting a
CeeDee
trade.
Lamb did it last year.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, this is just the out of the playbook for agents to tell their players to say you want to trade. That's all this is. Micah Parsons ain't going nowhere. Jerry Jones gonna pay that man. He's just gonna wait to the last minute, like he
What?
always do.
But
He
hey,
always
but let
do
me ask
that?
you a question. Let me ask you a question, Roger. Now, how many of them went on Twitter and said, thank you, Dallas. Thank you, Cleveland.
Oh,
I'm out of here.
it
Now
don't
I don't know.
matter.
I don't know too many of them that has done that. I can't say that, but I
I
know
don't
they
remember
all.
CD Lamb requesting a trade either. I don't remember
No,
that.
CeeDee Lamb didn't
That's new.
request a
Yeah,
trade.
CeeDee
CeeDee
Lamb
Lamb
He
was
requested a
didn't.
close
trade.
though. He was
Yeah, he
close though,
did.
because Jerry talked. You know what's crazy? Jerry Jones talked more shit about CeeDee Lamb than he has about Micah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb did request a trade last year when he was going through the same thing.
Okay. See, here's the problem with what y'all saying.
It ain't
Y'all
no
see,
problem with
I
what
don't
I'm saying, because what I'm saying
I
is all
don't
facts. It's a problem
sir,
with
hey
what you
sir, can I
saying because you
talk?
don't know what
Let
you're
me know when I
talking
can
about.
talk, sir. Let me know when I
I
can talk,
will.
sir.
I'll let you know when you
Let
can
me
talk
know.
when
Let me
I'm done.
know. Let me know when I can talk. See, you got your problem not with me. It should be Jerry Jones, sir. Your problem not with
I
me.
don't got no problem with
You
the
should be mad
decisions
at
you
Jerry
do with
Jones. This
business the
this
same
energy
way.
you got for me, you should have with Jerry Jones, bro. Because he the one that screwed up y'all organization, not me.
How did he screw
Anyways,
up
like I
our
said,
organization? What are you talking about?
oh, okay, we gonna pretend. So hold on. So you telling me all the moves Jerry Jones been making over the years was the right moves? Majority of them.
I think personnel
Drafting.
wise, yes. Outside of coach, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Here's the
I
host
was.
You just don't
before
like my answer.
Oh,
before
you
you
say
go
he been making
show
all the right moves.
before I
I
go show
said
before you
outside of the
go
coaching
show.
decisions, but as far as personnel and players, I feel like he's put a very capable roster out there. Now, whether you think Dak is a quarterback able to win the Super Bowl, that's up for debate. But outside of with personnel, yes. I think
Who,
Mark McCarthy
who
was a
told the
bad. I
Rock
think
this year?
McCarthy was a bad hire. I think he stayed with Jason Garrett too long. I think stuff like that. Yes, I think he has made mistakes in that department. I think he
Who,
never should have hired. Um, was not what's the other Ryan dude? Not the one from Baltimore. Uh, the one that was in Buffalo. What's his
but
name?
but do you think all this that's going on is like good for the locker room and the morale right now? Like far
No.
as you know what I'm saying? And who gonna tote the Rock too next year? This year?
Um, right now it look like it's
Well, hold on. First of all, back to
Jada
what I
Blue
said.
look good in camp. Um, Devontae and Miles have looked okay. I think it's gonna be a
Well,
committee
well,
situation.
hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Time out. Time
We
out.
don't got no Saquon. I mean, so I don't know where you're getting at with that. We
Hold
ain't got
on.
no.
Y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we hear you.
So
We
y'all,
just
so you
got
sitting up here telling me with a straight face, him not giving, him not getting Derrick Henry that money was a good idea.
I was just gonna bring that up right there. I think he dropped the ball when he
I
didn't bring Derrick
said for the
Henry in there.
most part, see, y'all, I said for the most part, the personnel decisions he's made has been good decisions. For the
Yeah, I heard
ain't
you when you
nobody
said that.
perfect.
He far
You,
from perfect.
I think he dropped the ball when he didn't bring
Yes,
Derrick Henry in there.
I've always said that. I
Yeah, me
said
and
I,
Priest have always talked about that. He dropped the ball with that Derrick. He should have got Derrick Henry in there when Derrick Henry was only asking for
that
$10
Derrick
million.
Henry is different because he didn't bring in Jamal Adams. He didn't bring in a lot of players from the outside. However, every player that he has drafted has gotten squared away. Every single one. You can't point to me one player that he has drafted. He let Mark out. He paid Michael Gallup when everybody said he shouldn't have. When he was coming off that knee injury, he didn't pay Amari. He let Amari go
Not
so
a
that
good
he
thing,
could pay
though.
Michael Gallup. I know what I'm saying is he pays every player that they draft and invest in. That way he pays. Not one player that they have he hasn't paid. Not one. And Micah Parsons knows that just as well as everybody else.
You just
One
gotta
thing,
wait till the day before the
one
first
thing,
game.
yeah, one thing I
Sometimes
will
it be
give.
that way. Sometimes it's not because he didn't wait that long for Zeke. He paid Zeke about a week before the first game.
I
It
understand
wasn't a day.
one thing I do understand and I do get, and I understand Michael Parsons. You know, he's already trying to get his money from right now instead of wait till after this contract. They do still have him for 2 years before they really have to do anything with him.
Yeah. They have 3 or 4 years of control of Michael Parsons.
Yeah, they really do. I mean,
That's
so
why I
I mean,
said it's
I
not the
understand he
NBA.
want his money, and he want to get paid right now. He's trying to set up his future now, which I get it. That's what all NFL players should do, and they're supposed to do. But by the letter of the law, Jerry Jones really don't have to negotiate with him until his contract is actually up. He really don't.
What he in his fourth year?
Hmm.
And what he got a 5 year option?
Yeah.
All right, so
And he's a
next year.
first round pick.
Yeah, so he
Not to
really got a
mention the
year.
two franchise tags.
Yeah, he's got really a year and a half to almost 2 years
But
before he really
but
have to
they
pay
weren't
him.
going to franchise tag him. They were trying to
All
get
that's
the
going.
deal done. They were
All that's
they
just
were
going to take him
negotiating.
off though.
But see, okay, so let me ask you a question. So if I negotiate with you, right, and we kind of get to an agreement on what the money look like, right, and all that.
Well,
Okay, go ahead.
my
I'm making
bad.
you stupid for
I
Jerry
ain't mean to
Jones.
cut you off.
I'm
But
making you stupid for Jerry Jones. Let me stop
y'all
making you
might be
stupid.
getting y'all wish because the Cowboys just put out there. If you put on the screen, you put up Cowboy Priest. They saying they have no desire in trading Michael Parsons.
Oh, he's not going nowhere.
They're not trading him.
They're not going
I
to trade
mean,
Michael
come on,
Parsons.
man. I'm not no dummy.
I
This
don't
is
care
a
personally. I don't
this
care if
is
they
a
trade him or not. I just love the chaos.
of course
Yeah.
you do. You're an Eagles fan.
Now, what I will say, Fulan, what I will say, Fulan, is I do agree with that. I think the way that they do business causes a lot of headaches that don't need to be caused. I was talking to Roderick about this the other day.
Yep.
The way that they do business, I brought up every instance. I said if they had paid Dak when Dak tried to get paid initially, they would have saved themselves $20 million. If they had paid CeeDee Lamb when he was trying to get paid initially, they would have saved themselves about $5 million a year. With Micah, they would have saved $10 million a year. So that's like another 40 or $50 million that you could go out and sign players with. So the way they do business now, yeah, the way they do business does it. But it is
Yeah,
what it
because if they
is.
could have got Micah done before TJ Watt, then they wouldn't have to worry about now we're gonna have to try to give him more than TJ Watt got.
See, that's why y'all can go out and sign players because y'all get players done early.
Yes, sir. I
So
love
y'all
it.
gonna hold a man. So y'all gonna hold a man hostage, huh?
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know. I'm this is what I'm saying, sure. I don't think it's
It's the
holding hostage. I just
NFL.
think this is just
Why is it?
this is just Jerry Jones, man. We've been seeing this out of Jerry Jones for the lad for forever. Forever. This is Jerry Jones. This is what he
And
do.
this is exactly why Cowboys are not gonna win no Super Bowl.
Now listen. Now me and you talked about that. I agree with you on that. I believe he's in the way. I really do believe Jerry Jones is
I don't know how
in the
nobody
way.
can't see it.
I really do believe that. Jerry Jones cannot get out of his own way, and I think
But I
that's just
think,
the problem
but
with
I
the Dallas
think it's more
Cowboys.
for. I think it's more for what I said than what showing them are saying. I think if he, because of the way he does business, it handicaps them on
It-
ability to really
yes,
improve the roster.
yes, it
Not, it
does.
ain't because of all the shenanigans
In
and shit.
order, in
Nobody
order
cares
to,
about that.
In order to win, you got to be able to spend money, bro. That's just the truth,
I
man. You
understand
got to
that.
be able to
So
spend money.
when you have a big percentage of your cap tied into four players because you don't want to
Yeah,
get deals done
sixty
early,
million dollars, $60 million, right?
yeah,
To Dak Prescott. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
They would have had Dak done for 45 if they had done the
Yeah.
deal early.
Oh man,
I mean, it is
Dallas
what it is.
Cowboys. Mm, mm, mm,
Don't
mm.
get me wrong. Like I like the Cowboys. I've
But
always have liked the
Jerry did this
Cowboys,
to
even though I'm
himself
not a
because
Cowboys
you
fan.
remember when we got Dion and all them, it wasn't no salary cap. Jerry's the reason that there is a salary cap in football.
Yeah, because he was just paying everybody. He was like renting people pretty much every year.
Yeah.
He really
So the
Yeah.
was.
salary cap actually hurt himself because he has more money as far as his what his team is worth than any other owner. So he could have been doing,
But how is it that the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles, can get
with
two
their
Super
second Super
Bowls?
Bowl, two Super Bowls.
Now the first one that was Bill Belichick. Yeah, I'm getting them that. I to your credit, Bill Belichick gave them the first one. I will say that
What?
he gave them the first one.
Two
Come
Super
on, man.
Bowls in 50 years. Now
Stop
we
that
got
show.
five in
Let's
the
just be
same amount
honest.
of time. So
Stop
that's
that.
just
What
funny
up,
to me.
Green?
Two Super Bowls in 50 years. We got five in the same amount of time. But y'all just think
They
about
really got one because Bill Belichick actually gave them that one. That's the only legitimate one
Stop
they
that
actually
show.
got.
Don't do
Nah,
that
he
show.
gave y'all. He helped y'all out, bro. We all know it. We know it, bro. Y'all was
What?
not
Because
supposed to beat us.
you talking about bum ass Malcolm Butler?
Yeah, no, he ain't no bum. He wasn't no bum on the Patriots.
Yes, he was.
Oh,
but
okay.
what but
He
I
wasn't
but
stopping
Okay.
nobody.
What Roderick said was actually
He was
true.
our best cornerback.
All that's
No, he
gonna
wasn't.
happen.
You had Gilmore. How you your best corner? You had Gilmore.
No, not bro. Malcolm, bro. Careful. That year,
Love Gilmore yet.
man, you out your man.
How was he your best corner and you had Gilmore? That's all I'm trying to figure out.
Man, bro, that year this dude was cooking, bro. This dude,
That little 5'10" dude, man, he wasn't gonna do nothing without Shot Jeffrey no how.
oh my
Yankees
god.
release Marcus Stroman.
All the Patriots had was a line. All they had was a line and a couple linebackers.
He wasn't gonna do nothing with no LeGarrette Blunt. He wasn't gonna do nothing with Jay Jay. Everything that happened was gonna happen anyway.
Man, anyway, back to what I said. Mr. Bill Belichick Super Bowl. Y'all got one Super Bowl that y'all has to beat the fake baby goat. And
It ain't no
Bill
fake
Belichick gave
now.
y'all the first. Well, he's
Yeah.
a fake baby goat. He's a
And
fake
we
baby
and,
goat. So
and we got 3 NFL championships. Us we got 5-time champions.
yeah. We
You
got
talking
six.
about when
What's
the
your point?
NFL had three teams? Nobody care about that.
What?
Won
Why? Just
championship
because
when the NFL had three
the
teams.
Cowboys didn't exist, don't mean football
Yeah,
wasn't
so it
being
don't
played.
count. It don't
You know
matter.
what I mean? What you talking about?
Don't matter. Yeah,
We
during this
champions of the world, bruh. So what we gonna start doing is taking away all those
talking
stats.
about 1930. You
So
talking
we're
about
gonna take away.
1937?
All right,
Come
and
on, bro.
we had to beat Jim Brown and all
It
of
was
them.
a
We're
Great
gonna start
Depression
taking away
going
Jim
on.
Brown's stats. Are we taking away Jim Brown's stats? How you gonna keep his stats but don't keep the championships?
Nobody count
Make
the
it make
Celtics
it make sense.
championships when there was 10 teams in the champion. You know
How
what I
you gonna
mean?
keep Johnny United stats but get rid of the championships? That don't make sense. Because it sounds better for Cowboy narrative. I don't care about no Cowboy narrative. Y'all started in
What you
1960.
talking about is a
That's
straight
y'all. We
narrative.
started in 1933. You know what I mean? We was champions in 48, 49, and 60.
Why
and
people only
what
talk
and what did
about the
they
Super
what did
Bowl
they get
championship?
y'all? What did they get y'all though?
Why do people only talk about the Super Bowl
Got us 3
championship?
titles. What you mean?
Man, stop it.
People talk
Yeah.
about Super Bowls because people are not historians. People are casual.
Man,
You know what I'm
nobody
saying? But
gives
you
a
an
damn about
NFL historian? You really about the NFL? You gonna talk about all that?
how many teams were playing back then.
What do it matter? We was the champion. You know what I mean? What do it matter how many teams? And
I
I
was
always
the
argue
hey,
less
I was the
teams equals
Well, you know
more
what? I'm
talent
glad.
concentrated. More
I
teams.
was the champion in the church league too, bro.
You know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna start. We're gonna start taking away Jim Brown's stats, Johnny Unitas, and all them then. Because I don't know how you're gonna keep these stats, but get rid of the championships. I can't figure. I don't understand how that works.
And you in daily meditation, you can shut the fuck up because Jalen Hurts got the best roster in football. So if that can't play without the top 5 team, what can he play without?
Jalen Hurts. The difference between Hurts and Dak is
He
that
got the best roster in
Dak,
football.
Dak
He
is a
got the
choke
best roster
artist.
in
It
football.
don't matter. Like, listen,
Fuck
see, you know
out of
what? You know
here,
what get
bro.
me about that bullshit argument right there? I remember when we had the best roster in the league. No,
Wait,
no, we're gonna go back to
no,
2014.
wait, wait,
We
wait,
had the
wait,
best
wait.
roster in the league, right? We was
Give me
called
a
the
minute
Dream
here.
Team and
Give me a
all that.
minute here. Give me a minute
And won
here.
4 games.
Hold on. Give me a minute. I know you're a Philadelphia fan and you love your Eagles, but Jalen Hurts ain't nowhere near a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. Don't do that. Don't do
Why?
that.
How you not?
He's not. Just because he won a Super Bowl, that don't make him better. He is
All
not.
right. Okay. What
He is
makes a quarter?
not
What
a
makes it?
better
What makes a
quarterback than
quarterback
Dak
stand out?
Prescott.
What's important for a quarterback, bro?
He is
Break
not
that down
a
to me.
better quarterback than Dak
Break down
Prescott. I
what's
don't
important for
care
a
if he's
quarterback,
been to two
and then we
Super
can get
Bowls.
somewhere. Because
He is
if
not
a
a better
nigga
quarterback.
choke, then he's not better than nobody that don't choke. Period.
Listen, man. Listen. He's still not better. I don't care about him winning no Super Bowl. He is
Oh, okay.
still
All right.
not
So
better
you
than
ain't got.
Dak
So you
Prescott.
ain't got no reasoning. You just say it. You just think he
He's
better,
not better
and
than
that's it.
Dak Prescott, bro.
So Brock Purdy a top 10 quarterback too then. When
Why
he
would
had
Brock?
when he
Why would
couldn't
This the
Brock
play.
Purdy
problem
be a
with
top
y'all.
10
This is the
quarterback?
problem with you casual
Because
fan.
when
Every time
Brock
somebody
Purdy
win a
played with
Super
the
Bowl, then
Avengers,
y'all
he
want to
make it
put
all the
them
way to the
above
Super Bowl.
everybody.
You refer to me as casual? To me?
Every
Let's investigate that.
just because a
Let's
quarterback wins a
investigate this.
Super Bowl does not make
Mr.
him
Roderick.
overall better than a quarterback that's been in the league
What
for
is the
years.
most important quality for a quarterback?
Oh my God!
I'm gonna ask you a very simple question, my brother.
Listen,
Very simple question.
that's not just for a
He took his
quarterback. That's
ass,
for a
Roderick.
team.
I'll be
Period.
back.
I'm talking about for a quarterback. I'm asking you specifically since we talking about quarterback. What is the most important quality?
Most importantly for a quarterback, period, or any team, period, is to win the Super Bowl. But that still doesn't
I'm
make
talking
him
about
better
quality. I'm
than
talking
Dak
about
Prescott
attributes
because he's
that
won a
person
Super Bowl.
that person has. Like, all right, this is what I'm saying. This is my opinion. You can agree or disagree. I believe above arm talent and how tall a guy is, all that. The most important quality is poise and clutchness. That's the most important quality. I found that in Montana. I found that in Troy Aikman. I found that in Tom Brady. Tom Brady ain't no better arm than no Aaron Rodgers, than Peyton Manning. Hell, he ain't got a better arm than John Elway. But one thing he had is the ability that when it's time to get the job done, he focused and he is clutch when you need him to make a big play. I'm saying Hurts got that over Dak Prescott. Now you can add all the other stuff you want. But until Dak Prescott figures out how to not be like his heart racing 200 miles an hour and all that kind of shit and making bad passes and all that type of stuff in a tight spot, he ain't nowhere near Hurts to me. Now you can say whatever you want, but them type of guys, please,
You
because
don't
I've seen.
think you don't think Jalen Hurts a top 10 quarterback, Roger?
Say what?
You don't think he a top 10 quarterback?
Mm,
What?
mm,
You out your mind, Roger?
He probably
Y'all
no,
going over
tripping.
his passing yards and all that shit that they
Name
run.
name
no.
10 quarter
I
name 10
mean,
quarterbacks better.
he might be right at 10 if he
Man,
is.
name 10 quarterbacks better than Jalen Hurts. So. Is that what I'm hearing? Y'all really saying this man top 10 quarterback?
Better at what? It matters what you think. What is he better at though? That's what you're saying.
So Fred, so you don't think he top 10, Fred?
In ability, yeah, but it depends on what. And passing the ball, like just passing the ball down the field, no, he's not top 10. I want to say that. But in ability at the quarterback position,
It's more to just
yeah,
throwing the
I
ball
think
and be a quarterback, bro. Y'all always start with throwing the ball. I hate when y'all do that, bro. Yeah, they do that till I got Lamar Jackson. Come on, Fred, don't do that, bro.
I mean, they all can throw the ball. I mean, that's like the first thing you got to be able to do.
But they don't stop there though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Did he not? What did he do in the Super Bowl? What did he do in the Super Bowl?
I mean, he played well in both of the Super Bowl. Even the one they lost, he did real good. He played well. Actually, he outplayed Dak. I mean, he outplayed Patrick Mahomes in both of the Super Bowls. If you ask me, he really did. It's
Oh
just
yeah.
one of them he won and one of them he didn't.
That's true. That's true
Don't
though.
let see hear you say that.
Well, it's the truth. I mean, he even though they lost that Super Bowl, he outplayed Patrick Mahomes. He really did. In fact, they got that little gift passing a week, whatever call that was at the end of the game to help them win the game. But he outplayed Patrick Mahomes in that game.
Yeah.
The Eagles should have won that Super Bowl.
Now you ain't just saying that because you think Josh Allen outplayed Patrick
No,
Mahomes
no,
too,
no, no,
right?
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I
'Cause I know
let me
you
say
be
this.
capping.
No,
I know
no,
you be
you get out of
capping for
here.
this dude.
No,
You
no,
be
no,
capping for him.
no. Don't be capping. I'll be speaking facts about Josh. Don't
He
go
ain't
there. That's
did
why.
I
nothing.
mean, Jalen
That's why you don't.
Jalen Hurts he got the better receiving core. You know what I mean? He got the better team. He had the better team around him.
Yeah, he has a much better team
He
around
has
him.
the hold
I would
on,
have to
hold
see
on.
it.
He
Me
has the
be
best
honest with you.
offensive line.
Be
He
honest with you.
has
I would have to see
a
how he
top.
play with if he didn't have that type of
I'm gonna
players
be
around
nice.
him.
He has a top five receiving core. He has either one or two at running back. He has
Facts.
um
Top defense.
arguably last year the best defense in the league.
So yeah,
So
he got a lot of
Nah,
help to get him where he
I
went.
wouldn't say all that. Man. They showed up when they were supposed to, but no, I wouldn't say they was the best defense. But they did show up when they were
They just
supposed to.
play. They got hot in the playoffs. That's what happened with them. In the
oh
playoffs,
they
that's when they got hot.
from well Fulon would know better than me, but from I want to say week 6, they were number one in the NFL.
He was number one defense according to the stats. But we see Hurts without all that though. His first year as a starter, he had a rookie Devontae Smith, he had Jalen Rager who was trash, and he had Quez Watkins who was trash. And we had Dallas
Y'all go
Goddard
to the Super Bowl?
who was a young bull. He
Yeah,
got to
you.
the playoffs. You know what I mean? That, what more do you want? Got to the playoffs. The defense was like ranked 17th in the league or something like that. It was just like a middle of the road defense. That was his first year as a starter. Like he was going to find a way if he got to run for first downs, whatever. He's a guy that is going to get you to the
He
playoffs.
got 10 touchdowns off the tush push, man. Stop.
What's wrong with that? Well, we should do a different play. I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying to understand what's wrong with that one. So if he throw 1 yard touchdown passes, then we impress. Oh my God, he threw all these touchdown passes. We don't play like that. We get to the one, we're going to guarantee a touchdown. We're not going to go in the shotgun and throw a slant in
And
front
then
of
when
one.
y'all say that
We don't
Hurts
play like that.
outplayed, when y'all say Hurts outplayed Mahomes, Hurts didn't have to play against Philly's defense.
I don't say he outplayed Mahomes in that first one. I, I credit Mahomes. Mahomes earned my respect. You know, on that
No,
ankle,
no, no.
he
You
was,
can say it. He did. He outplayed him in
no,
the
I
first
feel you.
Super Bowl.
But
He
Appreciate
that's
you
the
did.
saying that.
talent.
But to
Mahomes
me,
didn't have the talent.
but to me, I gave Mahomes credit because he was on that bad ankle, and then
You know why I
he
give
found a
Mahomes
way to get it
credit?
done. You know
Because
what I
when
mean?
people said once Tyreek
He
Hill left,
didn't
they
have the
was still
talent.
hold on. People said once Tyreek Hill left, they was gonna be trash. But they went and won the Super Bowl
Yeah.
without those guys. When when you look at when the Eagles uh can no longer place that team around him, will he still do the same thing? Weeks one
Well,
through
I
four.
don't want to
Hold on,
find
hold
out.
on,
Like,
hold on.
why would I want a bad team just to prove a point
Weeks one
to
through
somebody?
four, when they would put the ball in his hands, y'all were 2-2. Y'all were barely getting by versus bad teams. When they started handing the ball off to Saquon as the number one thing, that's when the team took off and won like 13 straight games. When they put the ball
Now,
in Hurts' hands,
can I clarify that, please? All right, we won the first game against the Packers, right? All right, game two against the Atlanta Falcons. AJ Brown was out, which is cool, but we'd have won that game if Saquon Barkley would have just caught the damn pass that Hurts put in his hand. Remember that, right? Do you remember that?
We not going off of
mhm,
woulda, shoulda, coulda.
No. Don't give me that. If you're
Go
going to
ahead.
No,
blame
no, you don't
somebody,
give me that. We're
we
not
just,
going off of that.
come on with the dumb
Now
shit. I'm
going
saying
off
he
of
put the
what
ball
would
in
have
his hand.
happened, what would the result? The
He put the
bottom
ball in his
line is
hand,
it
and
didn't
Saquon
happen.
has to catch the ball.
The
Like, come
bottom
on, man.
line is it didn't happen. We're not
Yeah.
going
All
off
right.
of
Well,
woulda,
all right.
coulda,
Well, bottom
shoulda.
line, we won the Super Bowl, and Dak didn't.
Bottom line, we're
That's what
going
we're
off
doing. If
is
we're not gonna
woulda,
do no
coulda, shoulda.
context,
Not in the.
then
We
all
can't
right.
go on that woulda,
Then
coulda,
Hurts is
shoulda.
better. Then Hurts is better than all these niggas who ain't got no Super Bowl. Then if we gonna use no context and just be like that, then I could be like that. Like
Hurts better than Dan
just when it
Marino.
come to that, yeah, he's better than him too. Yeah, no woulda, coulda, shoulda, no context, nothing. We just gonna go off of what happened.
I see right now you just Super Bowl drunk, so you just happy right
Oh
now.
no,
You just
I use your
Super Bowl
logic. Like
drunk.
you that's what you gonna say at me.
You
If I
Super
Well,
can't
Bowl
use
drunk.
context,
I didn't say
then
that.
I know
I
how to not
didn't
use
say that.
context too.
Okay,
That's
I
all.
didn't say nothing about context. So I'm asking you, Hurts better than Dan Marino?
You know, what you mean? No, man. You only played what Hurts for like 5 years. Now, if Hurts win two more Super Bowls, you damn right he better than Dan Marino. If he win two more
What?
Super Bowls, yeah, if he win two more Super Bowls, he damn right he better than Dan Marino. What the hell's going on? You know what I mean? But right now,
That's a
nah. Yeah,
rhetorical
I
question.
don't disrespect. I'm a football historian. I'm not gonna disrespect Dan Marino. He was a
That's a
beast.
rhetorical question. He didn't never have the own talent as Dan Marino. That's a rhetorical question, man.
I don't know. Duper and Clayton was some monsters. You know what I mean?
What?
And
Dan
Clayton and
Marino
Duper was
had
some
him his
monsters.
whole career.
Oh, he had him long enough. What he got
All
him his
talent.
whole career for? It Hurts only played what 5 years? He had him at least that.
Well, I'll put it like this: Miami ain't never give Dan Marino a defense like that, nor did they give him a running game like Jalen Hurts has had.
You gotta think about it. He played a long time. I gotta think about that one. I had to look. I had to look that up to be certain. But I don't compare Hurts and Marino. Marino, you know what I mean? A legend, man. Yeah. My point is like they weren't 2-2 because your point was they were 2-2 because he put the ball in Hurts' hand. I'm saying Saquon
Oh,
dropped the
okay.
pass. That's why.
I,
So they
I
would have been
got what you're
3-1.
saying, but when
The,
they
the
took
Tampa the Tampa
but
Bay
the
game was a
whole
wash though. You're right. We just lost that one.
with
Even
the
though there
whole
was
the
no AJ
whole
Brown and
point
Devontae
was
Smith, but we lost that one.
my
You know
whole
what I mean?
point was when they let him drop back and throw the ball over 30 times, and this stat has been proven, y'all been less successful. When they have
No,
ran the
no.
football,
Jalen Hurts when he passes the ball over 30 times is 21-9 for his career. When he passes the ball over 30 times, you can go check that one with Google if you want. Easy
uh,
to check.
y'all are less successful
He's
than
21 and
when they were
9
running the
when he passes
football.
the ball over 30 times. That's a fact. But I get it. Last year we were 2-2, right? We were 2-2. But it ain't like he just some, yeah, I mean, just some bum. And then there's another crazy stat, right? Just all time for quarterbacks, period. Just all time, period. When
But
quarterbacks
see, I
pass
don't.
over 30 times, there's a losing record versus when they pass under that, which
But
shows that you
and
gotta
my
you gotta
whole
run the
point
ball.
is that because I ain't trying to cook the Eagles or nothing like that.
You can't. How you cook
You
the
don't.
Eagles?
Hold on. You're right. Why would you want your team to have a worse roster? That makes no sense. You 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 put the best team out there. However, with him and with this is why Cam said what he said, right? Cam actually had to carry a bad team into the playoffs and all that kind of stuff.
There wasn't no
Cam
bad
actually,
team.
yeah,
They had like a top
not
defense in the league, but continue.
no, because Luke Kuechly was always hurt. Christian McCaffrey, when he got him, was always hurt. They never had. He was throwing the dudes like
He had no receivers.
And they
it was.
played 5 teams with a winning record that year. By the way, but continue.
I mean, it is what it is.
Green cake schedule that year.
It is what it is. They
I'm just sorry. I've been looking it up. I've
he
been
never
ready to
played with,
claim Cam's
and
ass anyway. So I've been looking that stuff up.
I think he because Hurts didn't have to carry the load, right? He didn't have to do what Mahomes does. He
He
didn't
was
have to do what Josh Allen did. He didn't have to do
he
what
was a
Lamar
game
did for the
manager.
Josh
majority of the
Allen. I
time.
don't want to hear nothing about them dudes, man. Now, if you want to talk about Mahomes, I ain't got no argument.
He's not
you
better than Josh Allen, bro. Stop it.
Josh
I don't
Allen.
care about you getting mad about that, bro. I can get
Stop
mad too.
saying silly shit, bro.
What I'm saying,
That dude
we
is
can both get
not
loud
better
and all
than
that. That
Josh
don't mean nothing.
Allen, bro.
You trying to argue for a nigga that choked?
Bro,
I don't accept that.
listen. I don't care how many Super Bowls you going off because he won a Super Bowl. He's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
not better
yeah,
than
yep,
Josh Allen.
yep. Why is Brady the GOAT, bro?
He's
Why he the
still
GOAT?
not better than Josh Allen, bro.
Why? All right, then Brady's still not as
He
good
ain't
as
even better than
no,
he
he's
not
still
better
not
than
as good as
Lamar. Lamar
Brady's
never
still
been to
not
a
as good
Super
as
Bowl. So he better than Lamar Jackson because he went to a
Hurts.
Super Bowl.
Hurts. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
better than Lamar Jackson. What the hell are we talking about?
You a
Come
fucking
on,
idiot. This
bruh.
is an idiot
Man,
talking,
you the
man.
fucking idiot, nigga.
This
Like,
dude
what
is
are
an
we talking
idiot,
about?
man. Come on,
Come on,
bro.
bruh.
This
You
is
know
a
what I mean?
fucking idiot, bro.
You the fucking idiot, nigga.
This is an
Like, what are
idiot.
we talking about?
This
Why?
is
So
an idiot.
Lamar better? Why? Because
This
he run a
dude is not
4.3.
better than Lamar
Why is he
Jackson.
better? Why
He
he
is
better? Because
not
he run
better
a
than Josh
4.3.
Allen.
Fred,
He is
Why? Because he
not
run a
better than Dak
4.3.
Is
Prescott.
Hurts better
Stop
than
it,
Lamar
bro.
Jackson, Fred?
Why is he better? Give me a why.
He's not better than
Why?
them.
Why?
Come on, bro.
Since winning don't
His
matter. Why?
impact is not even better than Josh Allen's or
Let
Lamar
me
Jackson.
refresh up here.
How is it? How's it not?
Come on, bro.
Yeah. Come on, bro. How's it
He
not?
can't even do half of what Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson can do.
Why can't he?
Because he can't.
All right. Did you see when they like play
Bro,
each other
what?
like head to head?
This dude
Have
done lost
you
his
ever
mind,
watched that type of
bro.
stuff?
This dude done lost his mind. Talking about this dude better than Josh Allen
That's
and
what
Lamar
you know
Jackson.
what your problem
All
is.
because he won a Super Bowl.
You don't look at this part of the game, and you
Man,
don't look
don't
at this
tell me
part of
what
the
I don't
game.
look at, bro. I've been
I
looking
know
at
what you don't
football for
look at
years,
because I can
bro.
tell
Don't
by the way
tell me
you
what I
argue.
don't look at. Don't tell me what I don't look
You don't
at.
care nothing about a nigga choking.
I've
Like I
been
done see
looking at
Josh Allen in
football.
so
I've
many
been looking at
situations
football
where
probably
all he
longer
got to
than
do is make the pass and he mess up. He couldn't even figure out fast
man.
defense.
I'm not, man. Once you said what you just said, I'm done listening to you, bro.
I don't
I'm
care. I'm
not
done
listening to
listening to
you.
you. You trying to argue for
I'm
dudes
done
that
listening
choke
to
every
you.
year.
Once you just said that dumb shit, I'm
You
done
arguing
listening
for
to you.
chokers. Like what am I
I'm
supposed to
done
do?
listening
Respect
to you,
that?
bro. Once you
You want to
said that
argue for
dumb shit,
niggas that
I'm
choke
done
every
listening to
year?
you, bro.
They can't even beat one damn team.
I'm done listening to you, bro.
Last
Full on.
3 times we beat
I'm
Hold
them.
done
on.
listening to you,
Who you
bro. I'm
Arguing for
done.
choking ass niggas, man.
and full on,
Go
who you
ahead.
got John
This man said he better than
Jalen
Lamar
Hurts
Jackson
this year?
and Josh Allen.
Yeah,
I'm done listening to you, bro.
yeah.
I'm
Until they
done
get some
listening to
hardware,
you.
yeah. All right, go
I'm
ahead. What you
done.
about to say, show?
I'm done listening to
They
you.
do got hardware. They got MVPs.
I'm done listening to this nigga, man.
All right, well, they got Super Bowl MVP. They got that. I'm
I'm
done
done
listening to
listening to
you.
him, bro.
I hear you think I don't hear these Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson dick riding arguments all the time? All they do is
This
choke every
nigga
year.
here.
And they choke against us.
This
Why am
nigga
I
here.
supposed to respect them? You know who do respect Jalen Hurts? Chiefs fans.
This nigga
Yeah, but
here.
they,
Chiefs fans.
I mean, to be
That's who
fair,
respect
like
them.
Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson ain't got teams like Jalen Hurts though. That boy got a way better team.
All right, so how does that prove they better? Just because they got less players.
Y'all get me?
Like
Yeah,
this is what I'm
we
saying. This is what I'm
Okay.
saying. If they won with less players and all that, then you can make the argument. All you saying is they need what Hurts got. So that means they equal. That's
Nah,
what that means.
perform. No,
not
they
necessarily,
perform
young
better
bro.
with less.
Huh?
They perform
Who's the
better
most?
with less.
They perform
Who's the
better what?
most?
Before how you losing, you perform better. I don't understand it.
But
The
for one,
most skilled quarterback in history, Lamar Jackson.
who
Period, bro.
we gotta be honest though. Like Jalen Hurts got the most balanced. He had the most balanced team in the league around him though last year. Best offensive line, defensive line, secondary, wide receiving core. I mean, that team was just that was dominant right there. What I just saw in the playoffs.
Okay. And he didn't have that last year and he didn't have
And,
that the year before.
and who had the best running back?
Derrick
Who
Henry
had
or
the best running
Saquon?
back in the league?
Derrick Henry,
Who had the,
Saquon, pretty similar.
nah, yeah, I was saying Saquon the best running back in the league.
I mean, I do believe that, but we're not going to act like Derrick Henry ain't
Hey,
been the best
Showtime.
running back in the
I
NFL for the
stopped
last
listening
five,
to
six
him when he
years.
said this, man. He said this court he was better than Josh Allen and Lamar
I'm
Jackson.
gonna
I'm
keep
done
Man,
listening.
saying it, bro,
full on,
until they
I'm
win.
done, bro.
I care about winning. I
full
don't
on
care
on
about
Red
all that
Bull.
other stuff. What do you
Done,
got to
bro.
understand it?
Cap.
It's very
That's
clear.
cap.
I'm done listening to him, bro.
And I'm not listening to you making excuses for these
Full,
choking
That's some
ass
crap
quarterbacks.
right there. That let me know he's a super fan for real. Because if
What
anybody
is he,
believe that shit,
Roderick?
they crazy.
Nigga, this Philly right here.
Yeah,
I ain't no super fan.
you a
This
super
where
fan,
I'm
nigga.
born, and this where I'm born, and this where I'm
I
from.
don't care how much you like
But
your team, you
what I'm
still
telling
got to
you
be
is,
able to admit.
you're not gonna come in and argue on behalf of niggas that choke.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
real quick,
Bro.
because you is a Philly fan. You Philly born and through, right?
Absolutely. That's Philadelphia right there.
Is Jalen Hurts better than God damn? Why?
Well, Cunningham, McNabb, any of them.
Yeah, he better than McNabb.
Yes.
Bruh.
McNabb was throwing up in the Super Bowl. He was in the Super Bowl literally throwing up. He threw 3 interceptions against the damn. He threw 3 interceptions.
Better than Randall Cunningham.
Jalen Hurts is his God, bro.
Randall Cunningham never won a playoff game. What do y'all be judging off of? I don't understand. He never won a playoff game.
Super Bowl wins. That's it. He ain't going off of nothing else. He just talking about Super Bowls.
I'm going off of how you perform under pressure. That's what I'm going off of.
You already said it. Everybody ain't got no Super Bowl.
How you perform under pressure. That's what matters. You can be the most talented dude in the world.
They ain't got no Super Bowl,
but
so they
if
not better
pressure
than him.
is going to destroy you, what do it matter?
Listen, what did he say? If they ain't got no Super Bowl, they ain't better than him. Ain't that what you said,
After you started talking crazy, then I talk crazy.
Ain't that what you said, brother?
Yeah, after you start talking crazy, then I said that. Exactly.
Whoever don't have a Super Bowl he better than them. Because they don't have a Super Bowl. That's what you said.
Yes, I do believe that. But we can argue your way too, though.
Stupid talk.
We can argue your way too.
That's stupid talk.
Nigga, you stupid. What you talking about?
Stupid talk.
All right, so what you judging off of?
All right, okay. That don't make them better than no damn Donovan.
What you judging off of? Let's use your logic. I can argue your way too. Let's use your logic.
Just because a player wins a Super Bowl does not make them better than another quarterback.
All right, then what makes a quarterback better than? What makes a quarterback better than? Why is Josh Allen better?
That's crazy.
Why is Josh Allen better than? You tell me.
Because he's way more talented than him. Way more.
All right, so
way more.
About Herbert. Is Herbert more talented?
Lamar Jackson.
So it's just talent.
Way more talented than him.
So it's just talent.
So was Donovan McNabb.
Who's more talented? Let me ask you a question, brother. Who's more talented, John Elway or Joe Montana? Who more talented?
Elway.
Okay.
Elway.
All right. So why does Montana have more rings than Elway?
Oh my God.
Or why does he have better win percentage?
Dude is oh my God. It's like talking to
nigga, we're gonna do that. You can't just say any old thing to me, nigga. We're gonna talk logic. You saying everybody is better because of talent. Talent that's real stupid. You could be talented, but you could also be a type of guy that falls under pressure. Then what do it matter?
There is no way, no how that Jalen Hurts is better than Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Donovan McNabb. No fucking way. Stop it.
Why? Because you mad? Why? Because your ass is mad? Why ain't they better? Because you mad about what I said?
This season is gonna be wonderful.
I need to know why they ain't better.
Bro, if you give me the choice to take any of those quarterbacks and put Jalen Hurts in there, I'm gonna pick one of them every time.
Then I'm gonna whip your ass with Jalen Hurts. You can have them bums. What you talking about? Because I know when it gets to the final time, they're gonna choke.
They bum.
It don't matter. Your talent don't mean shit. When you choke, nigga, do you understand? Like if I'm afraid, what do it matter?
Everybody just because he won a Super Bowl, and that's some dumbass logic, bro.
And Donovan McNabb threw up in the Super Bowl.
Damn, man.
What would do like that?
Logic, bro.
So he better than Joe Burrow too?
All right, no, Jalen Hurts not better than nobody. How about this, right? This is what I'm gonna say to y'all. Everybody better than Jalen Hurts until it's time to beat Jalen Hurts, nigga. Everybody better than Hurts until it's time to beat Hurts. How about that? Everybody better than Hurts until it's time to beat Hurts.
Answer his question.
How about that? That's a fact.
He ain't got no answer for that.
No. Everybody better than Hurts. They all better than him. They all better than him with they no ring having asses, nigga. They all better than him.
That's why
they all better than him.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
Like what's the difference between Burrow and these other dudes, bruh? They choke when it's time to win.
He better than Jalen Hurts.
You know what they all got in common? They can't beat the Chiefs.
He's better than Jalen Hurts. He's a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. That's what's
everybody is. According to you.
Hold on, bro.
Everybody better than him.
Trent Dilfer got a ring, so that
makes
sense.
Joe Flacco got a ring. Joe Flacco got a ring. Come on, bro. You can't base everything.
You got a ring, don't make you better than somebody.
So, bro, let me ask you something, dude. Is Eli Manning better than Dan Marino? Because he got two.
I'm not going to accept that from that dude. I don't know your name, but you said Jalen Hurts outplayed Patrick Mahomes in 2 fucking two fucking Super Bowls.
Okay, I
Now
said he
you're not
athletic.
going to
That
sit
still
up here
say
and
he
bring up no
better
damn
than
Trent
him.
Dilfer when you know
That
damn well
still.
Dilfer ain't been the number
No,
one Super Bowl,
I
and you
brought
know
up
damn
Trent
well
Dilfer.
that
I brought up Trent Dilfer.
Ray
Oh my
Lewis was the
God.
MVP of that damn Super Bowl. We're
I
not
brought
going
up
to do
Trent
that, bro.
Dilfer.
Man, show
I
where you be
brought up
finding
Trent
these
Dilfer.
niggas from, man.
Trent Dilfer, Brad Johnson.
Yeah,
A lot of people
Life
saying
Young
Trent
Pike. That's
Dilfer.
where he found me from. Huh?
Man, where you be finding these niggas from?
Just because, bro, you can't even make
Man,
your argument. All you saying is talent.
where do they be
You
finding
ain't
these
right
niggas
because you
from,
said
man?
talent,
How
nigga.
long you claim you been watching football?
Right, by as long as you been watching.
Hey,
I don't
bro,
think so.
bro, let me ask you something though. Is
Yes,
Troy
sir.
Aikman better than Dan Marino?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Terry Bradshaw better than Marino. Troy Aikman better than Dan Marino. All them dudes that won multiple
They all
Super Bowls
got
better
Super
than him.
Bowls, so they all
Right,
better.
better than,
Yeah,
come on,
dude.
bro.
Like,
I don't
what are
think
you be judging off of? What are you
I
looking
don't
at?
think Troy Aikman is
You
more talented
you
than
reward a
Marino.
nigga that choked every year.
I'm a
But think
I don't
about
Cowboys
what you're
fan.
understand
I
that.
saying
don't think
though.
Troy Aikman
But
is
think of
Can't
more
understand
talented
that
than
one.
Marino.
How
Troy
you
Aikman,
better if you can't compose yourself in the game? You
bruh,
can't step up in the moment. How you
bruh,
better?
when they do the top list, they still got Dan Marino on top of Troy Aikman, bro. I don't think
Yeah,
nobody ever
because
said
he
Troy
threw for
Aikman
a
better
bunch
than
of
Dan
yards.
Marino.
Because he threw for a bunch of yards in a dumbass
Nah,
offense.
he just a better quarterback. He just a better quarterback, period.
Based on what?
He said based
He's
on
more
what?
By your
talented.
logic, he better
His
than Tom
arm.
Brady too.
He's more talented.
Is Dan Marino better than Tom
No.
Brady?
No.
No,
Why not?
Tom Brady put up a bunch of stats too.
Oh,
So it ain't.
stats. Okay.
Wait a second.
I done see Tom Brady pass for 119 yards in the Super Bowl. Like, what do stats mean? I
And
just
look, you saw him throw for a lot of yards too, and lost to the Eagles too. So what do you think?
because he threw
It
for
went both
a lot of
ways.
yards.
It
Okay.
went both ways. Yeah.
Because he threw for a lot
So
of yards.
yeah, yes, he did against Philly when they lost to
But I'm saying
what's the quarterback?
that's what makes him better.
Yeah, he
He
threw
threw
for
just for a
almost
lot of
No,
500
yards.
yards. He threw
he
for
threw for a lot of yards
460.
and still lost the game. So just because he threw for
I done seen Hurts throw for 380 yards against the damn Chiefs before in the regular season game. What's that shit mean? You
bruh,
understand that this type of thinking,
but you just not gonna
you
say
lost the
somebody better
game.
because they got a ring though. That
That's
don't
right.
take
Yes,
He's saying
it.
that
that's
to
what you
Look,
them
strapping up
after the
for.
match done.
What
it
you going out
depends on
there for?
look, bro. It depends on who the player is though. You got
Yeah.
to make sure it can't just be
But you
anybody.
just
Yeah.
told me he outplayed Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. That's what
I
y'all
never
told
said that.
me.
Didn't
I didn't
Joe
say that. I just got on here.
didn't Joe
I ain't say nothing
Flacco
like that.
didn't
That's
Joe
what they've been
Flacco
telling
win?
me. He
Hold on.
outplayed him. But he
Didn't
don't
Joe
even get credit
Flacco
for
win Super
outplaying
Bowl
somebody in the Super
MVP?
Bowl.
Listen, bro. Just because I said he outplayed him doesn't mean he's better than him. I just said he outplayed him in the Super Bowl.
He's
That
not
doesn't
better than
mean he's
Mahomes.
better than
I'm talking about
Mahomes.
he ain't better than Mahomes. I'm talking about them other niggas that ain't won no Super Bowl. That's what I'm talking about. He
That
ain't
still
better than
don't make him.
Mahomes.
That still don't make him better than the quarterback.
Oh, he did do to me. He do to me.
Yeah, he ain't.
Like,
He ain't
y'all
better
worry
than
about
Joe
some
Burrow.
stats. Like, if you losing, what do it matter?
He don't
I'm
do
taking
nothing.
Josh Allen before him. I'm taking Lamar Jackson before him.
Joe
I'm
Of
taking
Burrow
course you
all
Joe
day.
are.
Burrow before him. Man, come on, bro.
I'm happy for you. Take them niggas. You can have them. They a bunch of losers. That's what they are. They a bunch of entertaining losers.
So hold on, let me ask you something, bro. What did you have Jalen Hurts before he won the Super Bowl? Answer that question. What did you have him before he won the Super Bowl?
Round 6.
You said 6.
Yeah, round 6.
So he won. So the quarterback, my man was just naming, he wasn't better than that
Who?
until he won the Super Bowl. Is that what you're saying?
He wasn't better than who?
The quarterbacks my man was just naming: Joe
Oh,
Burrow,
Burrow and all that. Well,
Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen.
At the time, Burrow been the, you know what I mean, Super Bowl. You know,
You just,
I wasn't gonna say he better than Burrow.
no, I'm saying you said you have him at number 6 though. So name me
But if you talking
the 5
talent,
quarter.
I agree. He's
Bro,
more.
name me the
I
5
agree. Those guys are
quarterbacks.
more talented. I agree with that.
No, name me the
But
5
there's
quarterbacks that
talent,
you
and then
had.
there's better.
Bro, name me the 5 quarterbacks that you had before Jalen Hurts.
All right, Patrick Mahomes, probably Burrow. I had Stafford up there. Lamar, and Lamar. I don't know, but we can say Lamar. Josh. You know, all the regular dudes. Everybody
So
say.
you basically saying the quarterbacks that we've been saying, but you just went off because he won Super Bowl.
See what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
Super Bowl push you up there. I'm
You
not
see what I'm
bashful
saying,
about
bro?
that.
Yeah.
Like that,
Hey,
act like
bro,
the
what
Super
you
Bowl don't
saying?
do nothing.
Joe,
It's the
Bro, what you
dumbest shit
saying is
there is.
correct though.
It's
Super Bowl
stupid.
Joe,
do put
hold
you up
on.
there.
Hold on
It
real
does
quick,
put you up
y'all.
there, but it depends.
Hold on real quick, y'all. Fulon.
Yes,
But
sir.
your logic don't really make no sense because that
Okay.
would mean because Nick Foles won Super Bowl MVP.
That's what
Didn't
I'm
he?
saying.
Nick Foles played 4 games that year.
It does-
That's a no. Listen to me. That's a guy that gets hot. When you play 4 games, you got hot, and then then the rest of your career you don't do shit. That means you were hot for 4 games.
Watch this
Okay.
though, because
Jalen
bro,
Hurts
you a
is a
Philly fan.
consistent player. He's
Are
going to
you a
the
Philly
playoffs
fan?
every year. It's
Are
not the
you a Philly
same.
fan? Are you a Philly fan?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so you telling me when Carson Wentz got hurt, you had the Philly going to the Super Bowl?
Hell no.
Okay, so it doesn't matter when he got hot, this and that. You ain't even have him going to the Super Bowl. So why his ring don't count?
Oh,
Why his ring don't count
Nick
as most
Yeah, the
Foles.
valuable?
Nick
ring count.
Foles never played like that any other time in his career. That's
But
why he
he
was hot for those
but he
3
did.
games.
Hey, bro, he did it on the biggest stage in the playoffs and on the
right.
Super
Ain't
Bowl.
that what you've been crying this whole time? He did it on the biggest stage. Ain't that what you were saying?
He did it on
Brother,
the biggest
bro,
stage.
Ain't that what you were saying?
You
Nick
Jalen
can't take it
Hurts
Foles,
away
did it
from
Nick
on
him.
the biggest
Foles, Nick
stage.
Foles played like 10 years in the NFL, right?
Well, this boy talking
It
about
He
don't,
only
hey,
had
football
bro,
four
now.
games
it doesn't
when he
matter
did
where you
that.
play, as long as you
Like
got a ring.
let's not be dumb. He only had 4 games where he did that. He ain't clutched no other time. He ain't
But
did none of it, no regular
but
season
Well, he
games.
did it in the
but
biggest
Jalen
games,
Hurts
according to
got
you.
8. Jalen Hurts
bro,
got 8 fourth quarter comebacks last year.
listen to
So
what I'm
that's
saying.
different. He ain't
Nobody,
no Nick Foles. He got
bro,
8
no,
fourth quarter
bro,
comebacks
nobody.
against Josh Allen. 8
Look,
fourth quarter comebacks against
li-
Lamar. All
li-
these niggas.
listen what you
That's the
saying
difference.
though.
It
You
ain't
can
the
yell.
same as no goddamn Nick Foles.
Listen what you said though. Nick Foles ain't done nothing until he came to y'all, right? So you wasn't expecting him to do anything as far as making the Super Bowl. You knew once Carson Wentz went down, because Carson Wentz was playing like an MVP that season. Once he went down, you wasn't expecting y'all to make the Super Bowl. A lot of y'all fans wasn't.
What does that have to do with ranking him all time?
No, what
I
I'm
don't
saying,
understand.
because you keep making about the ring. You say they are losers. They are losers. That's what you saying though, bro.
They
You
are
saying all
losers.
this.
This was my
Okay,
At
argument
the
with
end of the
you.
year, they home. At the end of the year, they home on the couch watching somebody play the Super Bowl.
So if they
That's what
losers,
they are.
so what that makes Nick Foles? He a winner, right?
That in 2017, yes,
Yeah. So
yeah.
is he
In
better? Is he better than
2017,
the quarterbacks?
no,
Because if you count rings, why
no,
not? Why not?
because he's not consistently doing that. That's
Oh,
why.
Oh Lord.
Like, what are we talking about now?
no, what are
Now,
you
now,
talking
did he
about?
have a
That makes
moment that
sense.
none of them ever had? Absolutely, he did. None of them ever did what he did. That's for sure. But of course, he
What
has
has
to be more
Jalen Hurts
consistent, though.
done so special to you, bro? That's what I'm talking about.
What?
What has
Well,
he
hold on.
done
What
that's
is
so
what? What is
special?
what? What is what?
You keep saying nobody's done what he's done.
He done stuff.
Okay, he won a Super Bowl, but what was so special about what he did? I'll
Anyway,
wait.
anybody else got something to say? That dumbass question. I ain't got time for that.
I mean,
That's dumb shit. What do you mean? What he was special about what he did? He was a Super Bowl
no,
MVP.
you
What are
talking
you
like this
talking
dude
about?
just went in
He
here
would
and
have
just
been MVP in the first Super
Yeah,
Bowl,
his season wasn't
according to
good.
you. What kind of question are you asking?
this dude right here, bro.
Oh, so Super Bowl MVP ain't special? What's
This
special? Losing?
this
What
guy.
Lamar did running around and shit? That's special?
Hey,
What are we
bro.
talking about?
You, hey, bro.
And then
Do
when you
you
get to the
got
play, Lamar 3-5 in the playoffs, and he's better than Jalen Hurts. And you niggas drunk. He's
He's still
3-5
better than
in the
Jalen Hurts,
playoffs,
bro.
nigga. What are we talking about?
Anybody on this panel will
He's
take
3 and
Lamar
5 in the
Jackson
playoffs.
before they take Jalen Hurts.
He's 3 and 5 in the playoffs. You can have that
Anybody on this
nigga.
panel would take
Please
Joe
take him.
Burrow
All of
before they
y'all can
take
take
Jalen
him.
Hurts.
Please. Because I
Anybody
know
on
I'm
this
gonna whoop his ass
panel
in the
would take
playoffs.
Josh
I'll
Allen
take
I
Joe
would
before they
Burrow.
take
love to
Jalen
face
Hurts.
Lamar in the Super Bowl. I
I'll
would
take Joe
love to
Burrow.
do that.
I'll take Joe
Please.
Burrow.
I would love
I
to face
think
Any
any of them in
I
the
quarterback for
Super
my
think if
Bowl.
name,
Lamar,
What are
anybody
we
on
this
this
is
talking
the
about?
issue
panel
that
or in the
this is
chat
I
the
would
don't
issue
care
that
about
probably
people's
people
take
are.
opinions.
Jalen Hurts.
This is the issue
Half
that
the
people
people,
are
half the
having.
people follow whatever everybody else say.
Come,
It's the
Nah,
man.
problem people is
you
having.
can't.
What
You
are we
People
can't say
think
talking
that
that
though,
about?
bro.
Lamar.
I
You
ain't
can't
know.
Hold
say
on,
3
that.
and
hold on,
5 in
real
the
quick.
playoffs,
He
bro.
can't.
You
Hold on, real
can't.
quick.
I'm
A
supposed to be
lot of
impressed
people
with that.
think that if
And now you in your
Lamar
feelings now,
had,
bro. You in your feelings
I'm in
now.
my
You
feelings.
can't say that. Yeah.
I'm in my feelings. He's 3 and 5 in the playoffs.
No,
And y'all
I'm not
sitting there
talking about
trying to tell
that.
me he
No,
better
no,
than somebody.
I'm not talking about that. It's nothing.
Okay.
It's nothing. Jalen Hurts do besides part. I mean, running better than Joe Burrow. Nothing.
Okay. What
There's nothing that he does
has that
better
done
than
for Joe
Josh
Burrow?
Allen. There's
So
What
nothing
has
that
that
he
done for
does
Joe
better
Burrow?
than Josh
He
listen to
the
what I'm
Allen.
best.
saying.
He's so
Listen to what
good.
I'm going on. So
Sidearm passes, all this bullshit.
hold on,
What
bro.
is it doing for?
Is Eli Manning better than Dan Marino?
No.
No.
Why not?
He got 2 Super Bowl
Lamar
rings.
Eli
Lamar
Manning
Jackson
had some
has
better
done the
moments than him,
most
yeah.
with rings.
But Eli Manning, he ain't got no Pro
He had a
Bowls.
better
He ain't
defense.
got nothing. He just got hot. There was a 7-9 team, and he
He
got
had the
hot.
best
Jalen
defense.
Hurts won 14 games, right? 7-9, you can't compare it.
The
His
He
Eagles
had an
team
defense.
won
all-time
14
defense.
games.
Okay, the Peyton Manning team, the
Eli
Eli Manning
had an
team won 9 games.
all-time
Then
defense.
we're gonna do teams and shit. Then don't nobody, there ain't nobody do nothing if we just gonna do teams.
So you,
They
Like,
had
what
an
are
so
we
you,
talking about?
all-time defense.
Who had the all-time defense? The Eagles.
Eli
I
Manning
mean, man,
teams
I
had an
don't know if we had an
all-time
all-time
defense.
defense. We had a hell of a defense though.
Eli Manning. Eli
Oh
Manning
yeah,
teams
Eli
had an
Manning, yeah,
all,
that,
The
that defensive
especially
all-time.
line,
D
It was the
that
line,
defensive line
all-time
was
front
crazy.
seven.
all-time
It
D
was the
line,
all-time front
yeah,
That
seven.
D line was crazy.
hey, look, y'all D line was
all-time
crazy
front.
too. Y'all D line more crazy on Patrick Mahomes this past Super Bowl.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
ain't look that way the rest of the playoffs though, but against
bruh,
him, yeah, it
bruh.
was crazy.
And you
Against
know what?
Kansas City, they couldn't do
You know
nothing.
what's
Against
funny
Kansas
about that?
City.
Yeah,
Hold on, y'all.
that's true.
You know what's funny about that? In the Super Bowl, I don't think the Eagles blitzed one time, and this dude had no time to throw the ball. They didn't have to blitz one time. That's what's crazy about how good the D line played.
Yeah, so the same energy you gonna give the
Because
Giants.
Lamar
Is
got to
you gotta
deal
say the same
with
thing about Philly.
Lamar got to deal with
Y'all gonna stop disrespecting my man, but it don't matter.
I'm
He's
not
gonna keep
Nah,
he's
nah, he
gonna
can
keep
play.
disrespecting.
No,
winning
nah,
rings,
bro, nah,
Listen,
nah, nah,
and,
nah.
listen.
and
Man, ain't
that's
nobody,
why
He
he
is
went
a
to the
I
good.
don't think
Cowboys.
Listen,
nobody
listen.
disrespecting him. He can play. He definitely can
He
play,
can
but
play. He is a good
yeah,
quarterback, but he is not better than those quarterbacks that I named, bro. I'm sorry, he's just not.
Okay, I mean,
He's not
so,
better than
but
them. I don't
all
care
that matters
about
to
him
you is
winning the
talent.
Super
So
Bowl. He's
I
not
agree. You
better than
believe
them.
they're more talented. I agree. They're more talented. I just don't think talent is everything. That's all.
But you
Like if
know
you
what's
a bitch,
crazy?
it don't matter how talented you are if you's a bitch. That's all
When
I'm saying.
Tom Brady won his first 3 Super Bowls, they said he was a game manager, all this, that, and the third, right? You remember?
Mhm.
That when Tom Brady won his first 3 Super
Yeah,
Bowls, he won
yeah,
three.
yes, sir.
They
Yes,
were
sir.
calling him a game manager. They said he didn't until he actually played uh and put up those MVP caliber numbers and all those kind of things that people start to give him his respect. So if they did it with Tom Brady with 3 Super Bowls, what makes you think Jalen Hurts is uh immune to that same type of criticism?
Oh, he ain't immune. I'm just gonna argue anybody that talk that bullshit. But it ain't immune. You're right. That's exactly what's happening. That is a very sound analogy. There's no doubt about it.
He basically is immune if you telling everybody that because they don't have a Super Bowl that he's better than them.
Bruh, we in
okay. So,
Philly. You
hey,
come
hey,
here
hey,
talking that shit,
so let
everybody
me,
gonna be on you. Trust me.
okay, let me
We,
ask you this
we, we look
question:
at it different.
Is Jalen Hurts better than Steve Young? Because they both got one Super Bowl. I just want to see what you gonna say.
Oh, come on, bro.
No,
No, no.
oh, he thinking though.
And that shouldn't
Super
even
Bowl
you shouldn't even
food
have to
line.
think
Stop.
about
They
that.
they
Stop.
they
That's
they
a
they
no right
they
off
they
the
they,
top.
they equal. They equal.
What?
Stop.
No, no.
Stop.
Yeah, what? What? Yeah,
Man,
they
get
equal,
this
nigga.
man off of here, please.
Man,
Get
How
him
come
many
off
on,
of
Super
bro.
here.
Bowl
Come
Steve
on.
Young
Stop
bitch
the
ass
food
get
Get
to?
line.
him off of
How
here,
many
Come
Super
man.
on,
Bowl
man.
Steve Young get to?
Get him off of
I'm
here,
gonna talk
man.
real. How many Super Bowl Steve Young get
Hey,
to?
hey, can you? I mean, can you break down why he better? You saying how many Super Bowls he got
Yeah,
to?
yeah, he been in 2 Super Bowls. Steve Young got his ass whooped by the Cowboys in 2 of them. So no, I don't want to hear
Nah,
that.
they ain't play him in the Super
Let's
Bowl. They how they gonna? They
no.
both in the inner
He got
C.
his ass
Stop.
whooped in '92 and '93.
That
He
was in the
only
He
could get
NFC
didn't.
through in
He
That's
didn't.
Championship
that's
'94.
not the
game,
Super
bro.
Bowl though, bro.
We
They don't
stop
play
Not
the
the
each other in the Super
championship
Bowl.
game. He couldn't get
Yeah,
to the Super Bowl. He
yeah.
lost twice. Then he
Okay,
got there, and then he got there the third time.
but he still got one, right?
Yeah, Jalen Hurts he got there twice. That's
They
why.
don't. Man, no, we don't count participating
I
awards,
He
count
though,
it.
got
bro.
I
one. He
count
got
How
it.
you
one.
count it?
You
Did he
asking
win?
me? You
Did he
asking
win?
me to judge between these two players?
Did he win
Like
though?
I already know my man right here. All he care about is talent. He care
No,
about sidearm throws and
but hold
bullshit
on,
like that.
hold
I
on.
care about like how poison nigga is.
Watch this
How a
though.
person perform in the biggest moment. That's what I care about.
So what's
So,
Jalen
so of
Hurts?
course he
What
not
is
gonna
Jalen
agree with me.
Hurts? What
Actually,
is Jalen Hurts record in the Super Bowl?
1-1.
Well, he won and won.
He won
Obviously,
and one. So what is Steve Young's?
he won and know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but in championship games, would he? I don't know. I
But he
know he
but
lost 2 of them at
but
least.
Jalen Hurts better than him too, huh? Oh, they
Hell
equal.
yeah, you know, equal to the
No,
young,
no, no,
Come
equal to
on,
young,
bro.
no.
So hold
equal
on,
to young.
because you
What are
keep
we
saying,
doing?
hold on, bro. You just said
Your
get to the
argument
Super
not
Bowl,
good.
participating and all that. So where you got Jim Kelly though? Because he went to 4 straight.
Jim Kelly's the greatest loser of all time.
This guy, he better. Jalen Hurts better than him too, huh?
Oh yeah. The fuck you think Jalen Hurts gonna lose 4 goddamn Super Bowls? Shit, you lost your damn mind.
That
You
nigga
get
crazy,
these
man.
Thurman Thomas, you
Hey,
know what I'm saying,
hey,
Andre
hey,
Reed,
y'all.
you know what I'm
I
saying,
rest
James
my case.
Lofton, you know what I'm saying, and my man, the white boy that was in Pete
Preach.
Metcalf. You think he
Hey,
gonna
bro,
lose 4 Super Bowls?
Preach.
let me ask you
He
something.
got
I
he got
rest
he
my
got Bruce
case,
Smith,
bro.
he got
Let me ask you
Cornelius
something.
Bennett. You think he
You
gonna
think
lose 4 Super Bowls? You
you
I
crazy
think
out
you
rest
your
my
think
mind.
case, y'all.
you
You
think
crazy out your
Jalen?
mind. We're gonna tush push. We ain't gotta worry about Thurman Thomas dropping at the one.
I
We tush
rest my
pushing that
case,
shit.
y'all.
You know what I mean? We tush pushing that shit. So you ain't gotta worry about them 2 fumbles.
You
Do you
think
think
you
you'll
think
lose to Dallas twice?
you? Hey, look, you think the
You
path
crazy.
that Jalen? Let me ask you something. You think the path
I
that Jalen
guarantee
Hurts
you
is
will lose
going
to
on?
that Cowboys team twice. I guarantee that. That team, you crazy as
Yeah.
hell. You think you beating
You
them?
crazy. Jalen Hurts
Oh,
with
you
that
can
Buffalo
tush push.
team, he'd have whooped their ass.
All right.
Shit. You
Nah, you
crazy out
tripping.
your
You
mind. He
tripping.
damn sure ain't losing to
Hey
Doug Williams
man,
and
hey man.
that Washington team.
Hold on. What Dallas team
This
you
man
talking
must
about?
have some bath salts
What
or
Dallas
something.
team you talking about? They the one against.
The
92.
team in the 90s.
92 or
Oh
93. He'd
What?
have beat
man,
one of them motherfuckers.
you lost
He'd
your
have beat one
mind,
of
This
though.
their
man
asses.
done lost his
Man, you
marbles,
lost
man.
your mind,
This
though. You
man done
talking about one of the
lost his
greatest?
Bro,
Hey,
marbles.
bro,
bro,
you
you talking about one of the
you
greatest
had Jim
teams?
Everett playing
Hold
safety.
on,
You
hold
Hey,
on, bro.
hey,
you
You
bro.
had
talking
Jim
about one
Everett
of the
playing
greatest
safety, bro.
teams all
You
time?
beat them
You
over
all
the
got
top.
you think
You
y'all
crazy.
got the
Bro, how
hold
old are
on,
you?
hold on,
How long
Fulan.
you been
You
watching
think
football?
y'all got the
I'm
best
old enough. I'm old enough to know all that shit very well.
Come
hold
on,
on. You
man.
think
Do
y'all
you
got
should
the
know
best
Hey, look,
better.
offensive
obviously
line?
you
Y'all
don't.
got the best offensive line in the league now.
Come on,
That
man.
was one of the best offensive lines in NFL
Buffalo was
history.
evenly matched. What you talking about? Buffalo was evenly matched with the Cowboy team. What
No,
are
it
we talking
wasn't.
about?
We smoked them dudes.
No, you didn't
Evenly
smoke
Hey,
them.
look,
matched.
hey,
They
look.
blew
But
them out.
Thurman
He, hold
Thomas,
on. He
bitch
just,
ass kept fumbling at the one.
hey, look, he
Shit, we
just
gonna
told.
touch push that
Hey,
shit. I ain't
he
worried
just
about
told
that.
on
But
himself.
yeah, go ahead.
If they was even in match, how did Cowboys smoke them twice? That just let you know they weren't
Blew
on
them
their
They
out,
level.
bro.
because the Buffalo and Jim Kelly are the biggest chokers. They lost to the Giants and they lost to Washington
No,
and they lost to them. It
we
ain't
ain't
nothing
talking about
special. Ain't
all
nothing
that.
special about the Cowboys beating them.
Nah, I
Everybody
ain't
was
gonna let you
beating
get away
their ass.
with that. Nah, I ain't gonna let you get
Everybody
away
was
with
beating
We
that.
them.
didn't
What
just
are
No,
we
beat
no.
talking
their
about?
ass. We
You
destroyed
just
them.
said Buffalo and Dallas was on the same level, but Dallas
They
destroyed them.
was. How did you get Buffalo Bills back then? You crazy. They was evenly
But
matched.
how they was on the same level when they blew them out twice?
Beat the shit out of them.
You can't say they on the same level.
Didn't the Redskins blow them out too?
You can't say they was on the same
Didn't the
level though,
Redskins
bro.
blow them out too? I'm saying they're chokers. That's why. You got Jalen Hurts, you
No, the
ain't choking.
Redskins didn't blow them
You got
out.
But
Hurts, you ain't choking. You
you
got
just
Jim
said that they
Kelly,
on the
you
same
choking.
level.
That's why.
Mm.
They got the 4 Super Bowls. What you mean? That was a top team. Shit, they had to
No, they
go through
was.
Houston back then.
They was a good team. They
Yeah,
were.
they had to go through the Houston Oilers back then. Come on, man.
Yeah, they was a good team, but I
Well,
know
they lost
Philly.
to the Redskins by 37-24. I guess that's a blowout.
Yeah,
We
that's a
we put
blowout.
up 50 on them dudes.
All right, good for y'all, bitch asses. I don't care. That's ancient history. You care about them Cowboys, man. Yeah, man. Care about them bitch ass Cowboys.
52-17 and 30-13. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Last year's Eagles was smoked them bums.
Mm-mm.
Y'all defensive line wasn't getting to Aikman. That's all I'm gonna say.
You crazy
'Cause
as
That
hell.
that offensive line is the greatest offensive line in NFL history, in my opinion.
No, I agree with
All
that
right.
too.
Jalen
I give
Jalen
you that.
Carter,
I give you that.
Jalen Carter is pushing Larry
Hey,
Allen
can
around.
I say this?
Larry Allen was on the
Can I
outside
say
by then,
this?
wasn't
Not the
Hey,
first one. No, they moved him to the outside
hey.
later on.
he? So Nate Newton bitch ass. One of them. Hey, go ahead. What's up?
So can I inform y'all that Lamar Jackson was voted number one quarterback by his peers for the last 3 years?
I thought he was
Congratulations.
voted number one player.
He
Congratulations.
was voted the number one quarterback, number one player by his peers. How you looked at by your peers matter more than anything, more than fans, more than all this little bullshit, man.
Nah, nothing means more than holding up the Lombardi, going to Disneyland. Ain't nothing over that. Sorry.
It's how you remember and how you regarded by your peers mean more than that. That's a team award. You're talking about a team award, sir.
Oh, this is what we doing now. We arguing absurd shit. So we saying like because people think you the shit, that means more than like actually winning something. All them niggas is losers. Whoever think that.
Okay, CD Lamb
There ain't
post.
nobody on the winning team saying that bullshit. Come on, man. That's opinion. Lombardi, that's not opinion. We went and took that. You know what I mean? There's a difference between taking respect. Come
So,
on, man.
so you think
I get it. Lamar is an entertaining nigga to watch. I love watching. Like, damn, look
Let me
what
ask
he
you something.
did.
You
Until
think
he get to
Jalen?
the playoffs and his ass is 3-5.
You think what's all said and done, Jalen Hurts gonna be a Hall of Fame player?
Yeah.
He already in the Hall of Fame, nigga. What you
No, he's
mean?
not.
Yes, he
He's not a
is.
Hall of Famer.
So if
He
he
already in the
retire,
Hall of
hold on,
Fame.
you telling me right now, if he retire right now,
If
he's a
that
Hall of Fame
nigga
player?
retired, he in the Hall of Fame.
Man, you lost your
What you
mind.
talking about, man?
Man, you lost your mind.
That's not true.
Yeah, all
I
right.
thought you was being real. That's not
He had
true.
one of the best 5-year runs anybody would have had. What you
Man.
talking
That's not
about?
true.
The only 5-year run better than that would be like Mahomes.
That's
Man.
not true.
Yeah, all right. Been to 2 Super Bowls and won one All Pro. Come on, man. You in?
That man.
Like, what are we
I'm
talking
not
about?
even gonna
You
argue
got
with
dudes
you.
like you got Kurt Warner in the Hall of Fame. Kurt Warner in the Hall of Fame. Why wouldn't he be there?
Warner is an MVP, Super Bowl champion. No, come on, bro.
Kurt Warner had one damn dominant year. What are we talking about?
No, he made it to the Super
The
Bowl
next
again.
year after that,
one
the team was over
dominant.
with.
He made it to the Super Bowl with Arizona, though, bro. Remember you said that about Jalen Hurts? All you gotta do is make the Super Bowl. So Kurt Warner.
All right, so they made it the same amount of times then.
Hold on, Kurt Warner is.
No, that's right. Kurt Warner made it 3 times. He lost. That's right.
Yeah, he made 3. Yeah, he made it 3 times. There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
You bugging, bro.
So you hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
And
So
I'm
he
not
had
even gonna say.
He had a loaded team. All that same shit y'all use against Hurts.
Bro,
But yeah, go ahead.
So you count them 2 losses though, right? Because you said as long as he make the Super Bowl.
No, I'm just saying if we're going to compare him to him.
Nah. How you?
I'm looking at a person that's in the Hall of Fame and I was comparing them. That's all.
Man, you just told me Jalen Hurts was 1-1.
You know the Hall of Fame is about
numbers.
Yeah, he
won
too,
the Super
right?
Bowl. Yeah.
It's about numbers too, right?
But you told me that one.
These are team accomplishments. You're talking about Super Bowls, man.
Yeah,
How you looked at by your
all that type of thinking is bullshit to me.
You said what?
You looked at
all that type of thinking is bullshit to me. Then the only type of people that should be in this Hall of Fame is like people like Barry Sanders and shit like that. No quarterback should be there. And every quarterback need a team. Like nobody should be. You need an offensive line. It's like, what are we doing? It's like, come on, man. That argument is weird.
No, but it's not just about team. It's about the numbers too. Jalen Hurts does not put up Hall of Fame numbers right now. I'm not saying that he can't.
Yes, he do.
Okay.
What, he put up better numbers than Troy Aikman. He's in the Hall of Fame.
Stop it.
Ain't no stop it. He do. Look it up.
Talking about running the ball. He ain't put up better passing numbers than Troy Aikman.
Yes, he do. Troy Aikman ain't never passed for 4,000 yards in his life.
Yeah, but he just
won.
We're talking about a league that wasn't a passing league back then.
Yeah,
about that shit.
Yeah, some of these guys.
We got a passing team.
And Jalen Hurts, they never put up 4,000 passing yards.
And neither did freaking Troy Aikman, is my point. But he in the Hall of Fame, though.
But Troy Aikman is better than him, though.
Okay. Until Hurts get 3 Super Bowls, then they're going to be equal.
Going for a 4-year span.
So he got to win 3 Super Bowls to be better than Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
So any quarterback, hold on. So
y'all like rewarding these entertaining losing ass niggas. I don't understand that.
Hold on. I'm about to shut you up right now. Is Troy Aikman better than John Elway? Because I'm gonna put you in the. I'm gonna put
John Elway is more talented, man. John Elway is more talented.
I didn't even say. I asked you a simple question.
He had a better career. He had a better
career. Who's a better? Who?
Troy. He had a better career.
Troy Aikman had a better career.
Yeah.
So that
John Elway though.
John
Elway is the more dynamic, more talented player.
So who's better though, bro? That's all I'm
saying. But Troy didn't even have a better career though. And I'm a Cowboy fan.
But this is what you can do though. They both won Super Bowls, right? They both won Super Bowls.
John got MVP.
John Elway been the 4th, and they both won Super Bowls.
I just asked you.
So you can't argue for niggas that ain't win shit.
No, but this is what I'm
saying. Like you can argue that Elway is better than Troy though. You can do that.
You can't. No. I only said that because you said Jalen Hurts got to get 3 to be better than Troy Aikman, right?
To be equal to Troy. To be equal.
To equal. So I use John Elway for a reason because he got less Super Bowls than Troy Aikman. That's
Right.
why I asked you: is Troy Aikman better than John Elway?
And that's why I said Troy had a better career, but I can
But
understand somebody arguing
no, I didn't
the
ask you.
Elway is more dynamic.
But watch it. I'm
I
gonna
can
make it more
understand it.
clear. I'm gonna make it
Look,
more clear. Just who you taking to start your team, though, bro?
Elway or Troy,
Yes.
it don't matter. But I'd
No,
probably take
it's
John.
not.
But it don't
It
really
don't matter.
matter.
So really, you really want to
It
say
don't
Troy
matter.
Aikman, John Elway is better than him because you keep saying these rings and all that. Just because somebody got more rings, that makes them a lot better.
That means
That's not true.
he had a better career. Yeah.
No,
But see, I can't see. Normally, most
But
niggas
why
that ain't
can't it
got
be?
rings,
I'm
most
trying
niggas that
to.
ain't got rings, they not clutch. They're not poised. But Elway
That's
was.
not always the
That's
case.
not
He just
true.
went up
So,
against a
That's
tougher
not always
opponent.
the case.
He went up against a
So
tougher opponent.
hold
Elway
on,
had to
hold
play
on, hold on,
Montana.
hold on,
Like, and
hold
Troy
on.
wouldn't have
But
beat
that's not
Montana.
true.
He beat
That's
bitch
not
ass
true though.
fucking Young. He wouldn't have beat Montana. That's the
That's
problem. The
that's
opponent.
not true. Because if you talk about um
Troy wouldn't
when
have beat no damn
Buffalo
Joe
lost to
Montana.
Kansas City, when Buffalo lost to Kansas City a couple years ago, Josh Allen had them with the lead with 13 seconds left. And
yeah,
the special teams and the defense
you
blew
best
them.
choke that.
It's
Yeah,
not
defense.
always
Choke.
But
about
that's
the
very
quarterback
unfortunate. But
talent.
he's had other chances since then. That wasn't his only chance. He did do good in that game. But I've seen him choke many times.
No, he didn't choke last year when they lost to Kansas City. He
Yes,
didn't
yes,
choke
he
that
did.
They
game.
Yes, he did. He didn't
No, he
read.
didn't
He
choke
did
that
not read
game.
that defense properly. The
Man,
end
he
of that
didn't choke
damn
though,
game.
bro. That man ain't choke that game, man.
Yeah, he crazy as hell.
He did.
That bitch ass throw he threw all the way up to the damn sun and shit. Come on, man. He choked at many points in the game. Him and Lamar some choking ass niggas.
So I guess Lamar choked last year against Buffalo. When
He always choke. Lamar choked every
hold on.
year.
Hold on. So when what's his
Bubbling
name?
ass.
Mark Andrew dropped a 2-point converge. I guess that was his fault too.
That is unfortunate. That is a shame.
But hold on, that would have
A
changed it.
part of
They
that,
would
a
they,
part of
bruh,
that,
they would
but
have won
part
the
of the
game
reason,
off that.
hold
They'd have
on,
won
I
the
hold
don't know.
on.
I
But
game.
they
don't know.
won. They
My
got
man
tied.
said woulda,
They
coulda,
got
shoulda.
tied.
We can't do that. That's my
But
brother.
part of the
Brother
I
reason
said.
ain't know what
too
it should have.
that, but
They were
That's what the
tied.
brother said though. Like when I said Saquon would have caught the ball, there's the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Then so
but
I don't
that,
know what to
but
do.
the
I don't know
but
what we can do around here.
hold on, but the doggone Lamar helped put him in that position though with the turnovers early in the game. They should have been in that position.
Yeah, that's true
They
too.
should
But
have had a comfortable lead.
he still brought them back though. So like I said, I mean he the reason why they there. So
But it's not a team game with Lamar. It's just him now. Because all the other time is like it's a team and all that bullshit.
Y'all got a better roster than Baltimore.
it is a
No, we
team
don't.
game.
Baltimore still
Not
got.
really.
Y'all don't got a better roster than Baltimore.
Baltimore has a top roster though.
They got top, but
Maybe we got one receiver.
y'all
That's the
got
difference
two.
between
Y'all
us
got
They
and them.
don't
two
One
got
receivers.
no.
receiver.
They don't
Y'all
got no
got
Pro Bowl receiver in Baltimore.
y'all got two receivers, bro. Stop it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
do
The
have a
difference is
Pro Bowl.
no. They got one. They got one ball.
They got
And I
Pro.
forget his name. We might be missing. Like we might have one receiver over them. That's about
I,
it.
I mean,
But
I like
We
Zay
got
Flowers.
two. We got
when
I
we
two.
beat them,
I
when we
like
beat
Zay
them,
Flowers though. I like
we
him though.
only had one receiver when we beat them though. That's the beauty of it all. One of them was out.
So you think Flowers is better than Smith or
They're about the same, and they got a better tight end.
No,
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 no.
no, no.
I don't know, man. Hey, look, that's a good
Smith is
argument.
better than
Hey,
Zay
look, Flowers.
Flowers.
I don't know. Flowers and Smith.
Flowers ain't
You could
better
debate that.
than
You
Devontae.
can nah, bro. You could
Can't
debate that
debate
though, bro.
that.
No, you
All
can't.
right,
No,
okay.
they want to make like they want to act like the Eagles got the best players ever. I
Nah.
get it. You know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
Smith is
no.
better than
I'm
Because
trying
Devontae.
to tell you. Hey,
because and
look.
you know
I'm trying
why?
to tell you, Slim nice though, man.
Hold on. Number one, you know how I keep it real. Y'all have a top
Yeah, you
four.
keep it Dallas. But go ahead.
I keep it Dallas, but I keep it real at the same time. Y'all have
Mhm.
a top four receiver core, but I still think that Cincinnati got better receivers. I think
Minnesota.
You said Cincinnati.
Minnesota got the best receiver. So I guess if you whoever you put next to him,
No, that's the other receiver
No,
they got is nice.
Addison
I
is
forgot his
good,
name though.
but
Yeah,
Addison ain't
Joel
better than
Addison.
Devontae.
Yeah,
But
Addison
they
is
got
nice.
Jettas. They got Jettas. So Jettas is the number
What
one
about
dude.
what about Miami?
Miami is up there
Jordan
too.
Addison not better than Devontae, bro.
I said he not.
He damn good though.
He good because he get to play next to Jettas. When Jettas miss time, Addison be locked up. But
I
I
still
mean, hey, look, you could argue the Rams though now. Puka
Yeah,
and then
Ram.
Devontae
Ram.
Adams.
Yeah.
I have to see how Devontae look. I mean,
He ain't look that bad last year. He still look high. He got
and
some
who
juice
else?
left.
Who else? But I think the Eagles is like top 4. You know what I'm saying? As far as their receiver core.
Yeah. Top 4, top 5. Yeah. No doubt.
But Baltimore ain't even top 15. As far as their receiver core, they top 2 in the running back. But as far as the receiver core, and Andrews and Likely, I like at the tight end. So their tight ends is top 10, but their receivers and their offensive line ain't close to y'all's.
I
Hey,
think they
hey,
got better. I think they got
bro. Hey, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. The one that I forget your name. The one we just talking. What's your name again, though, bro?
Priest.
me.
Priest.
Oh,
Yeah, Priest. Now, and you a Cowboy fan. I'm gonna have to put y'all up there. CD and George Pickett, though, bro.
Now, but they ain't
You
never
can't.
played together.
Yeah, but you can't tell me George Pickens is not as good as Devontae Smith, and I think CD right now is better than AJ Brown.
I agree with
he
CD
not, but
being
he
better than
not. But it's
AJ
cool.
Brown.
He
Yeah,
not, but it's cool.
Come on, bro. I think CD better than AJ, but I don't know if Pickens
Hell
is
no.
better than Devontae. I don't know that yet.
I mean they both. I mean but you can't make a case
It's
that Devontae
comparable.
is
Yeah, I
better.
think I
I,
think
I,
we
I,
have a top 10 receiving core.
yeah, because I done seen Pickens with Pittsburgh with like some bad quarterback. I'd see him. You could tell that he nice. But what about Nah, you can't even put Detroit up there right now. 'Cause I like JMO though. I think he going
No,
Jameson
definitely.
Detroit. I
Williams
think
Yeah,
Detroit is
and
up
Detroit
there.
up there.
I
I'm
think
on
and
St.
Detroit up
Brown.
there.
Devontae Brown
Yeah,
is
yeah.
and then you throw in Laporta. Detroit got one of the best rosters too, but I ain't they was all hurt last year, so I ain't really.
Right,
I
right.
think Hurts is better
Great
than Golf,
defense.
so they have a great roster, but
Mm,
Golf is not like Fulon would say clutch or whatever you want to call it. So Golf make bonehead plays in the playoffs.
yeah, yeah.
If he don't got that play action game working, Golf is not what you want to hang your hat on.
Mm.
But
Golf was a bust until 2 years ago.
now Golf went to the Super Bowl with the Rams, but
He played shit.
That was the worst Super Bowl ever.
that shit was like 12-10 or some shit. It was crazy.
He was 13-3.
That was a Belichick masterclass, though. That's what that was.
Yeah, nah,
I think I
yeah, I like
think
that.
with I think well as far as this contract situation, because I don't know how much longer we're gonna be up here. I say this. This is what Dallas does. It's stupid because it costs them a shit ton of extra money, but this is what they do.
This is what
And the
Jerry
player,
Jones do. Not Dallas. This is what Jerry Jones does.
yeah, it's dumb, but it's dumb, right? Like, what if Baltimore waited to pay Lamar? You know how much Lamar would have got? You see what I'm saying? Even Philly, we was just talking about Philly. What if Philly waited till after the Super Bowl to pay Jalen Hurts? You know how much he would have got? This shit is stupid. It's dumb, but they keep doing it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it
And
is what
I
it is.
love it.
Yeah, because we can't put the whole team like we need to be. That's why we got to keep drafting rookie offensive linemen because we can't pay no all pro offensive linemen to come because we ain't got the money.
Because week one, y'all got to go right into the Lions den week one. I don't know why they did that.
He'll be paid before then.
I want to see Pickens right away. They say Quinyon Mitchell is looking real sick right now in training camp.
Bacon's looking real sick too in training camp.
Locking up AJ, Devontae, all that kind of shit. They looking real crazy. White
So
boy Ricky we got, yeah, he looking crazy too.
I think y'all gonna repeat?
Oh
No,
yes, absolutely.
Got a chance.
it hasn't been a
They
repeat,
got a chance
fam.
though. Yeah, they got a
It
chance though.
hasn't been a repeat. Hold on, real quick. It hasn't been a repeat NFC East champion in,
And
Yeah,
in
all
20
streak
years.
will come to an end at some point.
And I don't know how you feel. All these
Washington,
people
y'all and
that
Washington got the same
why
drama. Washington
that's what
might
I was
lose,
gonna
might
say.
might
That's
lose
what I was
McLaurin.
gonna say, Fulan. Why is everybody all on Dallas when this new high power risk or not Redskins, Commanders front office is doing the same shit with Scary Terry.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I
Yeah.
still think y'all gonna beat them though. I still think they the young boys. Them and the Giants are still the young boys. I think it's gonna be us and Dallas again.
But right now, who's more important? I know Micah is important, but if you take Jaden Daniels, you can't have Debo being your number one.
Yeah, you definitely can.
But I think hey bro,
They're gonna be doing a
I
bunch of
think the
players.
difference is, hey bro, I think the difference between y'all, the Cowboys, and Skins is I don't think they want to pay Terry because he 30 years old. I don't think they want to give him all this money this late in his career though. Then Micah Parsons, that's something different. How was Micah Parsons? He 20 what 7? 26? 27?
Micah is still young, but
Yeah.
I think they are going to pay him. That's why they came out quickly and said they had no interest in trading him. They
Yeah.
not going to trade that dude.
But my thing is, I mean, so all this is about headlines, right? I
But
mean,
Terry
why?
McCollum, yes, there you go. Yes, this is what Jerry. I ain't even gonna say the Jones is. I ain't gonna put Steven in there because I don't know that much about him yet. But Jerry loves this type of publicity. He
Yeah.
loves it.
Mhm.
Jerry goes to his yacht and be like, yeah, we lay at every sports show today. That's good
Yeah.
shit right there, boy. You know what I'm saying? Jerry is getting a kick out of it.
But
And,
sometimes
But
and
you
he
know, they don't. I mean, it
like
just
in order for Micah Parsons to get traded, they would have to offer everything. And I know Philly ain't doing that because it gonna have to offer everything. You know what I'm saying? You said, "I'll give you some picks."
That's your worst nightmare, ain't it? He come over, he come back home. That's your
What if
worst
we get
nightmare.
Carter and them other dudes? Because that's what they gonna ask for.
Now wait, no, Jalen Carter ain't never going nowhere ever. He gonna retire here.
hold on. They saying Philly interesting.
Nah,
I
the
mean,
Philly.
you know, it's always speculation that he gonna try to come home. Always.
I think Pittsburgh
Him
would
and,
probably be jump the line for that, but
we need to go get Kyle Pitts and Micah Parsons, man. Bring them back home.
I
We
don't know.
good.
y'all not finna get neither.
Nah.
So
Hey, look, that'd be dumb if they trade him within the division, though, bro.
they wouldn't do that. That's why I said it would.
That'd
Ain't
be.
Philly,
no way you do
the
that.
Man,
trade
you know,
package would have
hey,
to
look,
be so ridiculous
man,
that
you
people would
know,
think that.
especially when he played the Cowboys, man, he messed around had like 5, 6, 7 sacks on the Cowboys.
But they wouldn't trade him within the division.
Yeah.
Cowboys better
Yeah,
hope
there's no
Hey,
way,
look,
Javante
John.
hey,
Williams
look, if they do
pan
that,
out.
that just show the level of
Cowboys got
disrespect if they do that.
Cowboys got running
But
back problems. They better hope
I like
Javante
what
pan out.
Javante. I like how Javante looking in camp, and I even like how Miles looking in camp. I'm not really gonna go with Miles. I have a lot of interest in because I mean, you played for Carolina. You probably didn't want to be there. The shit was terrible. The quarterback was playing
Uh,
like crack.
no,
Um, so I'm kind of interested on how he looks in the regular season. And
Jaden Blue,
Jaden Blue,
Jaden Blue's gonna be the
big man.
dude, though, bro. Yeah,
Jaden Blue been cooking in camp. And
yeah.
don't
See,
sleep on
look at
Cavante
the
because
easy
he's
guy.
getting a lot of backfield carries. A lot of
Hold on, these your running backs.
yeah. Cavante is one of the
These all
fastest players
toss
in the NFL.
They all
Who? What's
toss-ups.
his name?
Cavante Turvin, our punt returner.
Miles Sanders, he gonna carry
They
everyone
put him in.
outside.
They put him in the running back now.
They put him all over the field. They using him like Kansas City used to use D'Angelo Hall and how Chicago used to use Evan Hester.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. You need to
You
get the ball.
laughing,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
mean
You get the ball in his hands. Nah, he definitely get up out of there,
he
though.
was Pro Bowl punt returner, Pro Bowl kick returner. You get the ball to him
Y'all
in
gonna get
space.
that boy
We'll
hurt,
see.
man. Y'all gonna get that boy hurt week one. Coming in with all that bullshit. You want
Hey,
to?
hey, hey, look, it's hard to hit that dude though, man.
Yeah,
They
all
so
right.
We'll
small,
see.
quick and
All
fast.
right. We got some long linebackers who like to run side to side real fast.
Mm.
This
That
guy is
boy,
the fastest
that
player,
boy
not
Jahad
named
Campbell,
Tyreek Hill in the
Jahad
NFL.
Campbell, we just picked up. They say he looking real crazy.
I
He
don't
about to
know.
put this
That's
both
a good
against
argument.
that
Yeah,
spot.
yeah, he definitely. But I'm gonna put that boy Jamo up there from Detroit. That boy got some burners.
But I mean, it is what it is. I don't like the drama. Jerry loves the drama. So it is what it is.
But you know who hurt
You
me
like
though.
the
That
Cowboys.
freshman, that boy
You like
Deuce,
the
Deuce
Cowboys.
Vaughn though, man. He a
Yeah, I've
couple
been a
years ago.
Cowboys fan before the drama
Who,
started.
who, who your
It
team,
wasn't
It
bro?
always
always
like
been
this.
drama. It always been drama.
It ain't always been drama. It was drama since he let Jimmy go.
Yo, y'all don't do no type of football leagues or nothing like that. Like
Fantasy.
yeah, fantasy, nothing like that.
I'm gonna get with Show and try to put something together.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Maybe a little
Because every
$25
week we need
buy-in.
to come back and reconvene and just argue.
No,
I got to chill though.
we gonna
I
do a
ain't mean to be
show.
cussing everybody out and all that, but I
No,
don't know.
you good, you good.
That
We
Jalen
gonna do
Hurts
a
joint be
show
getting me
every
hot. I ain't
Monday.
even gonna hold you. I feel like
I don't know when it's gonna start though, but we're gonna start doing shows every Monday. Um, a side note that ain't got nothing to do with drama. Trey Lance looked pretty good last night. Um,
yeah, I heard.
um, and you know what's crazy?
Should have been doing this.
You know what's crazy? Trey Lance is Harbaugh's kind of quarterback. Mobile, um, help the run game, all that shit.
So what you saying?
More like
Quarterback controversy? Nah.
He ain't
could
pushing
be.
bum ass Herbert.
It could be. You know
Oh,
Harbaugh said that the best quarterback, and now granted he didn't coach was boy from Stanford,
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck. He didn't coach Andrew Luck. He didn't coach a whole bunch of guys, whole bunch of quarterbacks. He
What
said
you offer Herbert? You hurt or
his
something?
best
You offer?
quarterback that he's ever coached was JJ McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy.
Yes.
The best quarterback that he ever
Yeah.
coached? Oh wow.
So I wouldn't be shocked if a deal is made with Minnesota to get JJ McCarthy over there.
For
But
Herbert?
For Herbert, yeah.
yeah, that's been a rumor. I mean, I heard that too, though. But I don't know, man. Herbert kind of mobile too,
Hey,
though.
if you put Herbert with Jettas in them, you might got
Yeah,
some.
yeah. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy.
But I ain't gonna lie though. I think JJ McCarthy might be. I think he might be alright though, man. I think he might be alright though. A little
I have
sleep.
to see it to
Yeah, we're
believe
gonna
You
it.
find
gotta
out
be.
this year.
You
Yeah.
gotta be better. You gotta
On,
be
on,
better than Hurts with that
on the
team.
reason. I'm on the
With the
reason I'm
team that
saying
the
that. Uh,
With the team Vikings got, you gotta be better than all right. That's a Super Bowl offense.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just saying though. I know with the coach, he makes quarterbacks look good though. So
he
I
does.
think, yeah, I think he could do something with him though, man.
But with if the Chargers decided to trade Herbert, they would be able to get more than McCarthy from Minnesota. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
won't be able to get none of the receivers, but they'll be able to get more than McCarthy. That because for some reason Herbert is still considered the top 5 quarterback. Now you talk shit about Dak. Herbert got 0 playoff wins, and he
Mm-hmm.
considered to be a top 5 quarterback.
They just talking about arm talent. Arm talent. That's it.
Kind of, yeah.
But he don't got winning intangibles. In the playoffs, you talk about choking. There's been games where Dak played amazing and the defense let him down in the playoffs. It's been games like that. I ain't seen a game where
What game
Herbert
that happened?
But he
uh
played
his
Jacksonville.
rookie year versus Green
You
Bay.
talking about Green Bay? Yeah, that's the one time I seen
Uh
him
hold
where I
on,
was scared of that one time.
hold on. Let me see. I gotta go back. I
Oh,
don't
you talking about?
remember every playoff game.
Oh, you talking
I
about?
know what you
You talking
mean.
about?
I know what you mean off the top of your head. You know what I mean? Well, he played good against Tampa Bay, Tom Brady,
No,
like last year or
you.
whatever.
Hey, look, now you might as well say both Green Bay games when they played Jordan
No, that
Love.
last year we got sabotaged by what you call it.
Who?
Um the fucking defensive coordinator.
What you talking about? The last time y'all got smoked by Green Bay?
Yeah.
Stop
Oh,
it.
y'all still want putting them points up
Man,
though?
it was people running butt naked downfield the entire game. Not just I would have been open. I got a bad back, my knee bad.
But
I
y'all
would
still
have
want
been
putting points up though. So
bro.
for y'all offense to be like it was that year, y'all was blown. I mean, y'all was good at home.
We still scored 30. See, this is the thing,
Y'all
right?
want
This
scoring
is
when
the
when
thing.
it matters.
And I'm gonna say this, and because I
He gave up
believe
2 touchdowns though.
Uline might agree with me on this. If Jalen Hurts have a bad quarter and they don't score no points, the defense will keep them in the game, right?
Mm.
So that when the offense start clicking, that you
I
still
mean,
in the football game.
that ain't happened Jalen Hurts' whole career, but the defense we got right now, yeah, last year, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With with that defense, it wasn't no if you don't score every possession, you finna lose.
So,
And
bro,
that's
you
what happened.
You said that's the only game that Dak choked?
No, he choked versus San Francisco both times.
I was about to say,
He
yeah.
played good versus the Rams. Um, it's about half and half because he won 2 games.
So let me
Of
ask you
course,
something, because you
it's
say
like
you're a
half and
Cowboy
half.
fan.
So he played in, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He played in 7 playoff games. I want to say 4 of the playoff games he played well.
What?
3 of the playoff games he played like shit.
Or the player, yeah, you got who the playoff game he played well. I know that, like you said, the Rams he played all right. Who the other
The
team?
versus Green Bay game, the Seattle game, the Rams game, all 3 of them games he played well. Right?
Seattle, yeah, he played. You said Seattle, Rams, and who?
He beat Tampa Bay too, right? The like
Yeah,
Tom Brady
and he
like
beat
last
Tampa
year.
Bay. Now,
Seattle,
so
Rams.
the Green Bay game, his first game, the Seattle game, the Rams game, he played well in all 3 games. He gave the team an opportunity to win. The San Francisco game, he played like shit. The Tampa Bay games, he played great. The San Francisco game, he played like shit. And I'm even taking that 32 points against Green Bay in the blowout as he played like shit because he did turn the ball over early in the game. But
So you said the first time they played Green Bay, he played good.
yeah, when Aaron Rodgers had that, man, 4th and
Mm,
20.
I don't know. Green Bay, I
That's the
don't
thing.
know.
It's
Green
one of the
Bay
most beautiful
defense.
passes
Hey,
I ever
look,
seen.
Green Bay defense that year, they had
It
a lot
was.
of injuries. They was pulling people off the couch. Secondary was terrible. If y'all had Tony Romo starting that game, y'all have won that game.
That's absolutely false.
Okay.
And Tony Romo and Dak, they got the same heart.
Okay. I guess that's sorry defense. Come on, man. I don't even think Tony
Oh,
Romo should have lost. I don't even
Dak
think
has
Tony
been
Romo.
better than Romo.
I
Wait
don't
a
think
minute.
Tony Romo. I don't even
Wait
think
a
Tony
minute.
Romo should have lost his job though, bro.
Dak
Dak,
is a lot better.
Dak
Because
has
Dak
been
Romo
is a
more
better
lot
than
better.
Romo
talented,
since he
but he
set
just
standards.
You said what?
like Romo more
And
talented, but
Romo
he
since he
just
set foot in
he got the
Dallas.
same heart as Dak though. Get scared the
Man,
bigger the
Romo
moment.
played. Hey, look, Romo had some bad defense. Defense couldn't stop nobody. Just like you saying that his defense couldn't stop nobody. He had to throw the ball almost every time. Only time he got a running
Man,
game was
Romo had Terrell Owens, DeMarco Murray,
yeah, but he
Miles
got the
Austin,
hold on. He
Jason
didn't get
Witten.
the hold on,
Our
bro.
offensive line was
Bro,
better.
Yeah,
he didn't
DeMarcus
get
Ware and them.
he didn't get DeMarco Murray until y'all started building that offensive line though. So once Romo started getting hit and nicked up and all that, that's why y'all took him serious. Oh man, we need to get him some protection because you look now. I'm gonna be honest, Romo do hold on the ball long too. That gets him in trouble. But you got to take the good with the bad though, the bitter and the sweet. But that dude did make some things out of nothing as far as with that offensive line though. It's been times soon he hiked the ball somebody in the backfield though, but he still made something out of nothing.
So
But
we
if
defended
you look
Tony
at Tony
Romo now.
Romo, if you look at you say that again.
We defended
Uh,
Tony Romo now.
No,
yeah,
we talking about him and Dak Prescott.
yeah,
Yeah, you can't talk
Yeah.
about him and Dak Prescott because there ain't no
yeah,
comparison.
You said what?
There ain't no
yeah.
comparison between the 2 players
How ain't no
Yeah.
comparison?
because
I'm
he's
trying to
way
figure out how.
better.
Nah, I don't see it. Hey, look, I knew one thing. I knew when Tony Romo had Dez looked real good. I know Dak couldn't even give him the ball.
Dez was older with Dak. See, that's
Uh,
Jason Witten didn't look good with Dak either because he was older. What are we
you said
doing?
what? You said what?
What are we doing, bro? Dez was an elite 1 or 2 receiver with Tony Romo. He
Hey,
got
bro.
older, slower because he already wasn't great against
Dez
separation.
was the man at first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He already wasn't great against separation. He was just more physical and had the jump ball skills.
And then Prime Witten.
Yes,
Bro,
prime with
I just know
prime.
when y'all gave that, I mean, Tony Romo running game, Tony Romo finished second in MVP though, bro, behind Aaron Rodgers.
Who was that? 20
Well,
what?
Dak finished
15?
second in
What
That's
year
MVP
was that?
without a run
that's
game.
the years they lost to Green Bay. And you can't really, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That was a catch. So I'm not saying that game because people forget
Yeah, that was
When Dez caught that ball, it still was 4 minutes left
that's
on that
what I
clock.
agree with.
Yeah,
That's what I agree.
it still was 4 minutes left on that clock.
Hey,
And Tony Romo didn't play bad that game. So what I'm saying is once he gave him that running game, that man finished second in the MVP. Like all the Julius Jones and all that, that man ain't had no running game. Murray and Bob, but we saw what he is. He wasn't a starter. Marion Barber was a
But that
replacement.
still was a great running game because Marion Barber beat up defenses.
Yeah, but he wasn't a
That still
starter
was a
though.
great running game. He
But
got 900 yards, and Felix Jones had it like 1,000 yards. That was a 1-2 punch, and
right,
Marion Barber beat up defenses.
right.
It
But
was
listen to this
Mary,
though. You're right,
Yeah,
right.
Mary was
Mary Barber was crazy. Yeah, I
But here's
remember
the
that.
thing though. Once y'all made him the starter, it wasn't like that no more. He was the type of running back you need to keep fresh.
Yeah, yeah.
He wasn't the same. Once y'all made him the starter, he wasn't doing the same. I mean, he still run hard, but he wasn't beating up the defense because he ain't had
their
nobody
offensive
to spell
line.
him though.
Their offensive line got hurt. Dallas had the
Yeah.
Yeah,
best offensive line for down there 6, 7 years.
yeah. Now Dak ain't never had the best offensive line.
You say he never had it?
They was
No, he
damn
had a
good.
good
They
line.
was
No,
damn
he had a
good.
good line though, bro. No, he had a good
It
line.
was decent. It was
No, I
2016
decent.
said
was
he
damn
never
good.
had the best offensive line. And plus, you
It was
obviously
decent.
dealing
It
with
was
injury. He
different.
didn't get to play with Travis Frederick.
Trevor
He didn't
Frederick,
get to
you
play
know, I
with
mean, but he had what?
uh,
Zach Mott. He had Tyron Smith.
Tyron Smith
You,
was
you,
always hurt.
but
Tyron Smith was always hurt. And you know what's
still
funny?
play with him.
You know what's funny?
Zach Martin
Now
for
that I brought him up, why didn't the Joneses wait to pay him? They paid Tyron Smith quick as hell.
They
that
take care.
line. They
They
took
take
care of
care
the
of their
line.
linemen. They take care of their
They
linemen.
always took care of the line. Exactly. Yep. They took care of the O line. The O line.
I want to see
Heard
how y'all
somebody.
going. This your first year without Zach Martin, right?
Yeah, but that Tyler Booker, I like him. He be
Yeah.
good. At
Y'all gonna have two rookies, right? Both of the guards.
No, Tyler Smith is the other guard,
Okay.
the pro
Uh,
all pro guard.
So how many rookies y'all gonna have on the line? Just the one?
One. Yeah. We had two rookies last year with Tyler Guyton and Cooper Beebe, but they
Okay.
both a year in.
See, I ain't do a deep dive on y'all yet, though. I am though. I got some material coming on Dallas, on NFC East in general.
I still think at the worst we finished second in the division. I don't care about
I,
Washington
I
like
think so too. I think y'all gonna be second. Oh, like Washington, they gotta show me again, bro. I'm sorry. And then McLaurin, if McLaurin ain't there at all, I don't know.
their offense gonna look real bad because they running game. You talk about our running backs. Their running backs is not good
They ain't
either.
they ain't address it, yeah. And then the Giants defense gonna be nice.
Now they keep talking about this guy. I forget his name. The little rookie guy. He making noise. They've been talking about him all. You know, what he play for? Was it Arizona? He can't. What college it is?
You know what I really want, and I'm kind of hoping everybody talking about people acting out. I really hope Bijan acts out and we can get our hands on him because I like that kid.
Stop it.
Yeah. Hold on. So y'all don't think the Giants are gonna be all right?
The Giants
Giants
gonna be
boy,
all right on
Giants
the
defense
defense.
gonna be tough.
That's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That D line though, bro.
And
That D
Malik
line.
Neighbors
And
is
look,
gonna have a
they,
good
they, they
year.
keep talking about this scatter bowl, man.
Boy, the running
Neighbors
back.
gonna have a good
Yeah, the
year
running
too.
back. Yeah,
I mean, it's
I
gonna
like
come
him though.
down to how the quarterback play,
Yeah,
You know what?
and it's always a
And
O line.
that's
That's
what I was
that's
gonna
that's
say.
really what it is.
I think they made a mistake taking Jackson Dart over Shadur. I'm
Oh
sorry.
hell yeah! Oh hell yeah!
I think they
That's
made a
that's gonna
mistake.
bite him in the ass for years.
yeah, but you know, I don't think they like black quarterback. I don't think Giants never drafted a black
Ooh.
quarterback.
Yeah, they
Well,
never did.
they'll tell you they got two black quarterbacks now. They got Russell Wilson and
'Cause they
No,
know they ain't
I
got to keep
said
him.
no. I said draft. They don't draft no quarter. Look what
They know they ain't
Dwayne
got to
has.
keep either one of them.
Hey, look, even though Dwayne Haskins ain't turned out to be nothing, but the year him and Daniel Jones came out, come on, bro, you taking Daniel Jones and with Duke, Dwayne Haskins played against better
you know
competition.
why they took him? Because he went to Eli Manning camp and he was friends with Eli and all that shit.
Man, that's still man.
And they liked him so much that they paid him and let go of Saquon.
Yeah,
And
that's
then got
crazy
rid
though,
of him
man.
the same year.
They made it seem
I'm
like
taking.
this man made the offense go, and soon you get, hey, look, soon you let Saquon go and go to a real team, he won the Super
You
Bowl.
not only let him go, you let
I'm
him go to the
taking.
Eagles.
It,
Thanks, Giants.
so they basically showed that they ain't really care where he went. Yeah,
I'm
stupid though,
taking
man.
Commanders. I'm taking Commanders defense over the Cowboys, bro.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Think so?
Yeah. I think we'll
Why?
be
Why
good.
you think
I
so?
think we'll be
I don't
good
like
as
the
far as
Commanders because of Von Miller. They added him. and they
Nah,
got
he
They
can't be no
lost.
one in the
They
middle
lost
though.
their sack leader from last year. He came back to Dallas because Fowler came back to Dallas.
so they still got Bobby Wagner, right? And Louvu.
Man, Bobby Wagner like 40 years old.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to figure out why y'all think Washington defense better.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody said they taking Washington defense over Dallas.
Yeah, that's Fred said that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought
taking Commanders defense over Dallas.
yeah, I don't know.
I still think we got
Well,
more talented
that,
players
that,
on defense.
that division gonna be competitive though. That's gonna be a good division
It
though.
always is.
Yeah. Now I ain't gonna say always. Always like two teams. Commanders ain't always
No,
been.
we're always competitive with each other.
I think Commanders gonna take a step back.
Even like when the Eagles is bad or the Commanders is bad, we're always competitive with each other, right?
Yeah.
Like we play each other, it don't matter what the record is.
Who
You know what I'm
you talking
saying?
about y'all? You talking about y'all and the Commanders?
No, the whole NFC East.
Now I'm talking about
Except
y'all
for
and
the
I'm
Giants. The
talking about
Giants be getting their
I'm
ass whooped.
talking
When
about
they
y'all and the
bad,
Commanders.
see
Y'all
the
own the
Giants
Commanders.
bad, they are
Oh,
terrible.
Redskins, I should say. Y'all, you
When
said
the
the
Giants
Giants.
bad, they are terrible. But the other teams, like the Commanders, can win 3-4 games. When they play the Eagles, when they play the Cowboys, it's gonna be a tough game.
See, that's why I think the Commanders going like take a step back. They won a lot of really close games, and just like with
Like
comeback,
buzzer beaters and shit.
improbable stuff, and then they kept going for it on fourth down. It's just a lot of stuff that I don't think is sustainable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Especially if you're about
and I
the
don't think they
number
added
one
enough
weapon.
on defense.
They didn't add enough on defense, and on offense they added Debo, but their number one weapon is holding out, and he might
Yeah,
request
they
a
better
trade.
get him, man. They
Nobody is
better get
talking
him
about
there.
it.
But Debo don't really he don't really run on routes. Like I mean, he's a gadget
Man,
player for
Debo
real.
ain't been
Yeah, he's gonna
good.
be doing
Yeah, he's a gadget
Been
player,
good.
bunch of
right?
players with his ass.
But I'm trying to
Trust me,
figure. I'm
trust me,
trying to
I
figure.
know Debo ain't
Yeah,
been good for 2 years, and I know because I had him on my fantasy team after that
yeah,
breakout year he had like 3 years ago.
yeah.
He ain't
But
been good for 2 years,
I'm trying to figure why Keenan
and
Allen
he
and
can't stay healthy.
yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I'm trying to figure why Keenan Allen why he ain't on nobody's team though. Keenan Allen and Amari Cooper.
He
He ain't
can't
on the
stay
bench
healthy.
no more.
Nah,
No,
they free agent.
Damn.
they went real young at receiver.
Hey Slim, hey Priest, y'all should pick up Samuels though, man. I don't know why nobody picked that boy up. I like little
We got to
Santi
pay Micah.
Samuels
We don't need
Jr.
to be picking up
Huh?
nobody else.
Huh?
They Samuel Jr. out there. That's
Yeah, he out
crazy.
there, bro. That's
What the
that's
hell
what
out
I'm
there?
saying.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, Slim. He stood out there, 26 years old.
We got to pick up. We got to pay Micah. We can't worry about picking nobody else up right now.
I'm just saying, y'all
I'll be
One
definitely,
day, I will
Eagles, man.
say,
hey,
Howie
look,
Roseman might
y'all
need to
definitely.
take a look at him.
I'm only saying that because y'all definitely need him in that secondary.
Yeah, y'all do.
no, the one I wanted to pick up would be cheap. It would be from
Bill,
Washington. Uh,
you talking about Lattimore?
no, not Washington, Minnesota. He played in Minnesota.
Oh, you
Gilmore.
talking about Gilmore?
I want
Gilmore, yeah,
to pick
Gilmore.
Gilmore back up. He'll be
I don't,
cheap, and he
You
know
an
the
old ass
hey,
Gilmore?
look,
yeah.
mm. Well, I'm
I
gonna be
like
honest
having
with
a
you.
veteran like that to
That ain't
Y'all
gonna
develop.
do it, man.
y'all
That
shouldn't
ain't
let
gonna
him
do it.
go. Y'all shouldn't even let him go though.
That ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Gilmore ain't gonna do it though, but they shouldn't let him go though. I'll tell you that because I think he had a pretty good season.
How old is he now? He got to be like what, 32, something like that.
Man, I ain't that. Gilmore. Yes.
And show just left a long time ago. Huh? He heard of it forever.
No, he's 34 though, bro.
Oh my
Yeah, he's 34. Yeah,
at cornerback, that's not good.
yeah. I want, like I said, man, Samuel Jr. I don't know why he out there, bro. I don't understand why they got rid of him. He only 25.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
20.
Jerry Jones. I'm grabbing him.
Oh yeah, I'd have been grab him. See, if you'd have took care of Michael, I mean, Parsons, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Be playing around, man.
Yeah, Jerry ain't trying to win though, man. They ain't gonna. They not gonna win until he out the way though.
Yeah, that's the way it's looking.
And I ain't gonna lie, they ain't gonna win with that Prescott either.
Don't tell Priest that.
Man, they ain't winning with no Dak Prescott, man. Come on, brother. Dak is not that guy, man. We already know what he is.
Hey, Elgin, watch your mouth.
Now it's the truth though, bro. It's the truth though, bro. I haven't seen that man fold.
That's your truth.
What has Dak done since he been in the playoff? Oh,
Excuse
since
me?
he been in the league, yeah. What had he done?
What are you going on? 10th year now? That's crazy.
Is it?
9th, 10th, whatever. Yeah, in 2016, him and Carson Wentz. We done flipped quarterbacks and all that.
Because he always been better than Carson Wentz.
Not in 2017. Oh man, Carson Wentz.
So, bro, hey, Priest, you think y'all gonna win with Dak as y'all quarterback league?
I think we can win if we put the team around him to win. Yes.
So you mean when you say team, are you talking about coaches too,
I
or
think
you
if
talking
he,
about
I like our coaching staff actually. I like Shotty.
Why
I
do you
like
like
our
Schottenheimer?
Shanahan? Yeah, he not improving though.
Schottenheimer is a very good offensive mind. He gets overlooked. He was the offensive coordinator for them Seattle teams that won the championship, and we know that. Um, what's the head coach they had?
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll is a defense guy. So
Mm-hmm.
Shotty ran the offense. He had a good offense in San Diego. He's been a good
Man,
offensive
was that
mind.
really a good
Problem,
So
offense
what
though
about
like that?
problem last year,
Mike McCarthy though?
Mike McCarthy
Y'all
was
want
the one called.
Was that really a good offense though in Seattle?
Yeah,
no, I ain't gonna say they was they had that Marshawn Lynch, with the running game.
it was a good offense.
Receivers was, who you had, Doug
You
Baldwin
know what
and
the thing is? The offense is more current than our offense was with Mike McCarthy,
Is
right?
it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
so you saying since Dak been playing for Dallas, he haven't had a good team around him.
Not every year. It was a couple years where it wasn't a. I'll put it like this: it wasn't a balanced team. It was either good on offense, bad on defense, good on defense, bad on offense. It wasn't never a complete team like Philly, like
There
not
we
just
go
Philly,
again with that.
not just Philly. Who else? Think when Cincinnati went to the bowl, the Rams, um, all those teams had balanced teams. They had picked up players on both sides of the ball that helped them win. We never had a complete. The last time we had a complete team, Tony Romo was the quarterback
And what was that complete team?
when we beat Green Bay. When Dez called it, the defense was good that year. The offense was good that year. Um,
But you
Great
can't
running
look.
game,
But
great
here's the thing
offensive
though. Yeah,
line.
when you say y'all beat Green Bay, now I say now that was a catch. I still say that Green Bay still had 4 minutes left on the clock,
Yeah,
and
we
we know
was
what.
gonna win that game.
Hold on, bro. We
Y'all,
know
y'all
what.
think
Hold on, bro. We know what Aaron Rodgers do to y'all. Like far as last
Aaron
minute
Rodgers be
drives.
choking in the playoffs too. I ain't
No,
gonna
no,
have.
but he
You're not
don't
gonna
choke,
tell me that,
bro.
or
He don't
Fulani not
choke,
gonna tell me that these
bro. He
other
don't.
players choke.
Hold on, bro. He
Aaron
don't choke.
Rodgers choke in
Hold
the
on.
playoffs.
Hey, Priest. He don't choke on y'all though.
Hey, look.
I just was saying right 2 years ago, you don't think y'all had a balanced team? Like when y'all lost to Green Bay?
That's what I'm saying. They did
No, I think with the defense was turnover
give them
dependent.
turnovers. Yeah, they was getting turnovers.
If they didn't get turnovers, they weren't really stopping people,
They weren't good against the run, probably. That's about it.
and the run was getting gashed, and that's why, and that's how Green Bay really beat us. Uh, Johnson or Jones, Aaron Jones was getting like 7 yards of carry.
Yeah, I think Buffalo exposed y'all. Really.
But I'm gonna say this too, and I like Micah Parsons. I get down with him, but he don't show up in the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's
he be
another one.
weird. Yeah, he weird down the end of the year.
Yeah, he don't show up in the
He
playoffs.
don't show up from
I,
January
I
on.
think I think they play him at pass rusher too much. You know what I mean? I think you
That's
should
where he
like
want to play. That's where he want to play because pass rushers make more than middle linebackers.
yeah, but they should give him the pass rusher money and then use him in both. I think because I think he's gonna keep getting worn down going up against Lane Johnson and
Yeah.
them type of
So
dudes.
all you gotta do is run at him. Run at
And
Michael Parsons.
Donovan Ezaraku is really, you get used to hearing that name. Kid from Boston College. This guy is a complete pass rusher that's supposed to play
Okay.
opposite, but but Donovan Ezaraku now our one tech is still shaky. So the run defense probably still will be shaky because our one tech is still shaky. But the edges is very good.
He better than D-Law?
At this point in their career, yeah. D-Law is one of the best run stopping ends in the league, but he
No.
couldn't really get pressure anymore.
Now you meant hold on, bro. You meant to say that far as D-Law was in his prime. Are you saying that? Because you of course he better than him now.
That's
Man,
what
I
I
don't know
said.
nothing about this
But,
dude he talking about. You know
yeah,
what I'm
hold on.
saying?
Who is D? Matter of fact, is D-Law still playing? Is he where he at?
He
D-Law
with
played for
Seattle.
Seattle. I
Yeah,
said at this point in their career, because Donovan Ezaraku is a rookie.
he a rookie. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Look, I don't know. You know what I mean? I ain't.
Yeah, but
I take your word for it, my brother.
he was
but
a
I like
he
Jaden
was
Blue
a
though.
first
I
round
think Blue.
talent that fell to the second round because this was a very deep draft. Um, led the country in sacks the last 2 years or something like that. But he played in Boston College. You know, when
Right.
you play for them schools and people, but his tools are there. He already got the spin move. He knows how to use his hands. I look at that stuff when I look at pass rushers. How do you use your hands? What's your hand placement like? Can you get off of blocks? How do you engage, disengage? Do you have a bull rush? Do you have a speed rush? Can you just put your hand in the ground like a sprinter and get around the edge? All those things he has. Now, of course, it's
Y'all
gonna
got
be
all that? Okay.
yeah.
So he
But
should
Yeah,
definitely.
they
Jordan Mailata gonna be ready
Hey,
for
look,
him.
he should definitely take the pressure off of Michael Parsons. Now.
but they said another reason that he dropped to the second round, they said his ceiling isn't that high because he already can do everything. So
What? That's weird.
do
So
everything good. He
what's
can do
his
everything
size?
good.
He
He's
about like
like
270 something.
250, 260, something like that.
260, okay. They want him small pass, small
Yeah,
quick ball.
yeah.
So, Priest, you good? Let me ask you something. Y'all had a what 12 pick this draft, or was it like 12 or 11 or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah. So, was you So, who did you want though? Like for your first pick though? Did you
Um,
want Amari Hampton or Trey Henderson? I mean, did you
no,
want
I wanted the guy that Carolina took, and he was gone, and I didn't care after that because none of the
Carolina?
running backs
Carolina.
outside of Jeffries to
Oh,
me had a first round grade.
you talking about a receiver?
Yeah, the receiver. Yeah,
Oh, you talking about McMillan? Okay, yeah, T
yeah.
Mac. Yeah. Okay.
I wanted McMillan. He was gone, and none of the running backs outside of Genty had a first round grade to me. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I also know that Zach Martin retired. So you got
Got to replace that.
yeah, Hall of Fame right guard. You got to replace it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but if Genty or McLaren was there, you can replace that shit later. But they wasn't there.
Oh, you said Genty and who?
McLaurin, whatever his name is, T Mac.
Oh, T Mac. Okay, yeah.
If
I
one
don't
of
know
them
what they
there,
going. I don't know what they gonna do if McLaurin don't come back.
I don't know what they're gonna do either.
Yeah,
That's,
that's
that's, that's
but here's the thing. Would y'all pay him like top 5 money? Or I mean, what would you do? I mean,
I think they have to.
They don't got no other weapons. You can't have Debo being your number one receiver.
Huh?
no. You can't. Yeah, you right. I mean, I understand that part. Uh,
They should have.
You
They
look
should have
at
took a receiver in the draft if they thought if they knew they was gonna be doing all this BS.
yeah, right.
but everybody just talk about us, Fulan. That's why I said, see, that's where I'm envious of Philly at. They don't do all the bull jive. They pay the guys early so that they can have more money later on. That's
That's right.
that's A1 type shit.
That's right.
That's A1 type shit. That's what you need to do. We sit there, we paying them niggas like $40 million extra.
Oh, man, I love it, man. I love Dallas.
That's why everybody like, oh man, this free agent want to come to Dallas. Oh, we ain't got the money. But this person is taking up this much of your cap. Then you know why they taking up this much of your cap? Fucking idiot.
Playing games, man. Oh, he be trying
I'm
to
a
prove
player. If
points
I'm
and
Dak
all that kind of
Prescott,
stuff.
if I'm Dak Prescott, if I'm CD Lamb, if I'm Micah Parsons, I'm not giving you no discount either. I was willing to give you a discount last year, but yesterday's price ain't today's price.
I don't know, man. Quarterback, Dak need to start thinking like that a little bit, though. But see, I would have been got rid of Dak while I was dumb. I don't know what they doing.
You get rid of Dak, you don't. What's your backup plan?
Get another
Oh, I'd
quarterback.
have drafted a quarterback
You
by
got
like
draft.
3
Yeah,
years
you got
ago.
draft a quarterback. You got start over because yeah, you just
Yeah,
got
yeah,
started
that
over.
works
And
all the time.
Eagles realized real early they didn't want to keep Carson. They flipped that quick.
yeah, you just got
That's
started
because
over.
Carson kept getting hurt.
Yeah, Dak be getting hurt. Shit.
The last couple years, yeah.
I think he tried
There
with
was
Trey
a
Lance.
lot of
That was just the wrong move.
it was a lot of Eagles fans that were not pro Jalen Hurts. We're not gonna act like they was always with it.
That's true.
You might have been with it. I don't know you. I don't know. I
No,
ain't
we talking about when we
on you
first got
all
him.
the time.
We first got him.
A
No, I
lot of
wasn't.
people that was real mad that he was drafted in the second round. It was a lot of people that was real mad when
Yeah,
Alex Gordon
it's
tried.
because you're right. Carson was coming off. That was 2019. Carson was coming off of like, getting to the playoffs that year, and he needed weapons, man. He really had a good season right there. We needed weapons, and he took a quarterback. I just didn't understand what he was doing. You know what I mean? But there was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I think the owner and Carson Wentz had a falling out a while ago, and this is what I really believe happened. I truly believe this, right? And see, in 2017, when Carson Wentz got hurt, and then Nick Foles took over, like Nick Foles was horrible at running the offense that they was running. You know what I mean? The West Coast offense that Doug Peterson was using. I think Nick Foles was just bad at it. In the first game against the Raiders, he looked real bad and all that. So Doug Peterson was like, "Dog, this is true." He asked him, "What are you comfortable with? What plays?" So he went back into the Chip Kelly stuff, all the RPOs and all that kind of stuff, and that's what Nick Foles was best at running. So he just changed the whole offense, and this is really why I think we got to the Super Bowl. Nobody had no film on Nick Foles and the Eagles running this particular offense. Like Minnesota was caught off guard, and Bill Belichick was definitely caught off guard. You know what I'm saying? It was just a completely different offense from what we was doing all year with Wentz. Now, once the Eagles won with that offense, I believe the owner and Howie and them, they wanted a quarterback to be able to run that offense because what started happening was next year, right? They was trying to get Carson Wentz to start to run some of those plays. And Carson used to say, he said, "Man, I don't want to do that." He was like, "No, that's that Nick Foles stuff." He used to say that. These were like the rumors we was hearing, but we didn't really know what was going on. But I think the owner and them, they fell in love with that. At this point, they decided they was going to go find the best RPO quarterback they could find. And this is how I think they ran into Jalen Hurts. I think they started looking into college and all that kind of stuff. And that was the year he was at Oklahoma. And he passed for like 3,800 yards, ran for like, you know what I'm saying, another 700. Like he balled out. He was second in Heisman Trophy, running that year. And they wanted him. And like, but this is what Howie and them was doing. We had no idea that that's what he was doing. But I think they kind of already had a falling out with Wentz almost on like, I think it was on a personal joint. Just they ain't like him as a person after a while. Then he was hearing all these stories about this. He was real cliquish in the locker room. Like he'd be real cool with like Zach Ertz and not fuck with other people. Like he was just a weirdo. So it was like I think a lot of that was going on and we ain't know about. And then when Jalen Hurts came, they was talking like we hearing now. Like we was even on the podcast. Alshon Jeffries on the podcast. He was saying Hurts just kept beating him out, like in practice and all, just looking better than him in practice, like all the time and stuff like that. And then that's what made I don't know that. Then Wentz play just fell apart that year, man. Like that joint was crazy.
And I think he came back too quick off of that injury as well. I think that has
Yeah,
something
that could be part of it too. You know?
because I think Hurts was pushing him in practice, and he was seeing what Hurts was doing, and
Yeah,
he tried to rush back. I think that it will your best um to make sure you're 100% healthy. then come back. So even if it don't work out with that team, you won't have no problem getting on another team.
Yeah. And then Hurts is the type of guy like that was just annoying him. You know what I'm saying? They say Hurts, this boy at the facility 5 a.m. every morning, like a robot. Like 5 a.m. he always there. He like Carson Wentz coming in at 7. This thing already there. He like, man, yeah, man. Who this dude? Like, you know what I mean? Thinking he impressing the owners and all that. And then he the type of dude, he'd go over there with the lineman.
Yeah,
He'll lift
I
his,
get with Carson Wentz.
he
You
be
had
there.
that too. If I know I need weapons and you drafting a quarterback, I mean they did the same shit with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he
Yeah.
like took that thing from him, man. He in there squatting with the linemen and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? What Wentz ain't even used to really mingle with them guys like that. He's just a nut, man. But yeah, we was mad as hell though, because we wanted receivers, we wanted all types of stuff. But I think they was on some different stuff. They felt like they were changing directions with the quarterback, and they lucky it worked out. If not, they'd have got killed. They just lucky it worked out.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Though. I was debating with my cousins and them yesterday. Now both of them said that Geno Smith is better than Brock Purdy. Y'all agree with him?
Yes.
Hell no.
Thank you.
Not in
Geno Smith
accuracy.
is better than Brock Purdy.
What you think though,
Look at
Philly fan? What you think,
man.
Philly?
Deep ball, maybe. It's deep ball, maybe.
I think he's a better player. I'm
G-
sorry, I do.
Geno
I
Smith.
think
I do
yes,
think that. I do think
I
that.
think Geno like when you put adequate players around him, look what he did. You see what I'm saying? He didn't, but he still ain't played with no niggas like Purdy played with. You know what I mean? When you talk about Kittle, who to me, I don't really care if anybody agree, but Kittle to me, who is the best tight end in football. Then you got Christian McCaffrey, who at that time was the best running back in football, and nobody
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Not to
Even
mention the
though Brock
receivers.
is,
D-boy, now you.
even though Brock is way younger, he's
And
still more battle.
he had the best tackle in
He's
football.
still he's still more battle tested than Geno. And Geno been in
Right.
the league for
Right.
18.
That
Brock
is kind of
Purdy has
crazy.
he's battle tested and he's, you know what I mean, he been through the shit way more than Geno, and he real young.
Yeah, it's hard for me. I'm biased. I just don't like Purdy, but I get it. I can understand. I gotta give him his credit.
Yeah.
He just looks so tiny out there to me.
He
But I
athletic
know,
too.
but I realize some people look at Hurts that way too.
Yeah, yeah, athletic. Yeah. Mhm.
He athletic. He athletic for what? He ain't Josh Allen, but he athletic for a white boy. You know what I mean? He like Aaron Rodgers athletic.
Brock Purdy. I don't know if I was the 49ers. I don't know if he the guy I would have like settled on, no, giving him no big contract. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Absolutely.
I think I'd
Absolutely.
have I think I still would have drafted somebody else, man. I don't
I
know.
think I would have gave Trey Lance another shot because I think Trey Lance could have played well in that offense. He just got hurt. You know what I'm saying?
I'd have gave him more of a shot than they did. Yeah. But I get
Man.
it. I get it. They started winning. And it's like you want to see how far you can go with it. And
But
then the team
I get
start
it for
like,
that season. But
you
when the
know,
off season came, I would have put Trey Lance back in there. I'm sorry, Brock. We drafted him number 3 overall. You Mr. Irrelevant.
But
Um,
Trey wouldn't have did what he did though, bro.
I don't know that though.
Yeah, he
If
wouldn't
you give him a fair shot with that offense and Shanahan with them players around him, I don't know how you know that he wouldn't have did that.
Facts, though. That's true. That's true. I agree with that. Trey Lance, he looked like he has more ability than Brock Purdy. You know what I mean? But you know,
I would have took Shador if I was 49ers. I took Shador this year.
Oh yeah, Everybody who passed up on Shador should have took Shador. I think even
Because
us.
it's like you
Shit,
put him in that offense, man.
I think even y'all should have took him in the 4th round or some
Oh,
shit.
we would have. How we would have at a certain point. He would have.
Like he dropped all the way to the 4th round. He shouldn't have made it out the 4th round. Period.
I think Howie was calling niggas like, do you want us to take him? Somebody better do something. You know what I mean? Shit. We will take him and piss y'all off even more. But Shador want to play though, so that's the thing.
No, but
That's why a
I
lot of
think
teams
but I
probably ain't
think
really do it.
Prime wouldn't have been mad at him going to a team like that.
You don't think so?
I don't think Prime would have been mad. No, you go to somewhere that's stocked up. Hell, Philly, Baltimore, any of them teams. If you go to them kind of organizations, I don't think Prime would have been mad. He'd have told us
Because
bide
he
his
too
time.
good to be,
He would play
Yeah.
because him playing in the preseason will get trade offers. I think, especially with a good organization.
It hurts. It hurts.
To
Does
me,
miss
right
like a
now,
game or two. It hurts. Do miss a game or two every year.
yeah, and he's
Yeah.
much better than them backups y'all had. Like, come on.
Yeah. I like Tanner McKee, but no, Shador's better. See, why Dallas ain't get him? That's who should have got him. I'm Dallas. I definitely would have got him. Dak would not be on secure grounds right now.
What y'all think Cam Ward gonna be? You think he gonna be all right?
Hope so, man. It's just Tennessee make me nervous. Like, how many quarterbacks just don't work out over there?
Hey, look, somebody got to turn them around. Last quarter, I mean, I think McNair was the only one. I
Yeah, a
mean,
long time ago, man.
yeah, black
A
quarterback
long
though.
time ago.
Hey, look, black quarterback. So hopefully they can rewrite history. You know what I'm saying?
I was messed up with which one because Vince Young ain't work out. I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah, man.
Look
Yeah,
like
he can read no defense though, man. I had all the hope in Vince, man.
yeah, Andy Reid couldn't help him, so yeah.
Yeah.
If Andy Reid can't help you, or John Gruden or Sean Payton, it's
People,
like you hopeless.
hey, people forget how cold Steve Aaron McNair was. So for sure,
Oh yeah.
people forget.
Well, I ain't forget. Yep.
Yeah, played through injuries, man. Yeah, he was nice though.
Yeah,
He definitely was nice.
for sure. I like that Tennessee team, period, back then. Eddie George.
Oh yeah, yeah. Derek Mason, who was
Yep,
underrated.
yep, yep.
Derek Mason, Frank
White
White.
check, wide check.
Yeah,
Yep.
White. Yeah.
Divine Curse. I think they
Brian
had
Chris,
Divine.
exactly.
Then they had Lorenzo.
My boy Chris Dishman. That's one of my
Oh,
favorite cornerbacks all
yeah,
time.
Desmond. Yeah, Desmond. They had Lorenzo O'Neal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stuff.
And who was that? Who was that?
Blaine Bishop.
Blaine Bishop. Yeah.
Well, I like that. I like them.
Then they had what's the dude? Rowe. What's the dude? Rowe?
Yeah,
Not
yeah, Antrell Rowe. Yep, Antrell Rowe.
was it Antro Rowe? Or I'm getting him mixed up with another. I mean, I know it's two rows. Rowe
I
that
think
played
it's
for.
Antrell, if I
Yeah,
remember
I know
correctly.
the Rowe that played for Miami came from the Hurricanes. I think his name was Antron Rowe, but it was a number Rowe. I forget his first name.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, this season gonna be crazy though, man. I think Denver could challenge Kansas City for the West.
Oh man, Denver. I mean, you don't think Chargers will?
Hey man, it's three teams. To me, I think
Yeah.
all three of them nice. You ask me.
I think they might be like a year away, honestly.
Who Denver?
Yeah.
Hmm. True, they got
Their
that
defense gonna
defense.
be serious though.
That's what I'm about to say. They defense and they addressed. They got the running back, RJ Harvey. They did to bring in J.K. Dobbins. You know what I'm saying? They got some solid receivers. They brought in Evan Ingram. I don't know, man. They got some.
Yeah, I gotta look at their schedule.
It's on Nick Bosa.
All these players, and I think well, you can hate it all you want, but I don't think nobody should say that Prescott ain't a top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
Stop
All
it.
these players that they put over him.
Mhm.
Now I think Jalen Hurts is top 10. I think he does benefit from his roster,
Who
but I
you
think
take
he's
out?
top 10 as well.
Top 10
Who you
quarterback.
take out?
I'm
Who you
taking
Yeah,
take
out
out?
Herbert. I'm taking
who?
out Baker Mayfield. Who else? I'm taking out Herbert. I'm taking out Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, he
Um,
better than He better than Herbert. Yeah,
Um,
I don't know.
not Baker though.
Baker been cooking lately, though, man. That,
I'm a
Herbert,
big
I think his
Herbert better
body
than
of
Baker.
work
How
is.
you gonna
I
say
think
that?
his body of
Herbert,
work is way better than Baker.
hmm?
His
Herbert was
body,
better than Baker.
I think his body of work is way better than Baker.
Was he
Baker,
better than him?
what
Was he
playoff
better?
games Baker won?
Is he? You saying body of work? Is he better than him now, though? At this stage of his career,
Yes.
Hey, they tied
Well,
though.
he's coming off an injury, but
He wasn't looking good before that injury though.
They tied though.
that's what
They
I'm saying.
tied.
Yeah,
They
that.
tied. They
I'm not
tied for
sold
10.
on
Herbert and Prescott tied for 10.
Yeah, I could work with that. I guess.
I think he top 10. However you want to
They
cut it up.
tied.
I ain't say he
They
was.
tied for
I ain't
10.
say he top 5. I ain't say he, whatever. I think he's a top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
Definitely
that.
not top
I
five.
think he
So
better
don't.
than, and I
Bird,
I think he better than Purdy. I think he better than
I don't know about that. I ain't
than
been up
Herbert.
there.
I think he better.
I
See,
ain't been up
Purdy
there.
play. See, this is what you can't do. When Purdy play with them goddamn people like that, that
That's
deep,
not his fault, though.
that
That's not his fault.
but you gotta
That's not
have a
his fault
team
because
to get.
he showed play. Hey, look,
NFL will
he
not
showed play
win
well
a
in the Super Bowl.
championship.
He didn't play
No,
bad in the Super
you
Bowl.
will not have postseason success. You will not have postseason success without the
I
Purdy.
hear you.
Man,
I do think he's better than Purdy, even though I just can't make an argument for him. I just believe it, but I
But the
can't make an
NFL
argument
is the
for Dak
ultimate
Prescott
end
over
game.
Purdy.
Just like baseball. Just like baseball. Barry Bonds was the best player in baseball for how many years? He didn't win championships. Why? Because his pitching staff sucked. Because the other players on his team was not good enough to get it done.
hey, hey,
Only
look, look. We could agree to disagree. I'm not taking Dak over him.
You're always the favorite over Green Bay at
Yeah.
home, bro.
So is Dak better than Jared Goff too?
yeah, I think he's a better player than Jared Goff. I
Oh
think
my
Jared
God.
Goff has had
Oh
a
my
Nah,
better
God.
he not
Freeze.
better than Jared Goff. Come on, man. Come on.
I think he's a better player than Jared Goff.
Because when you say that, now you just hit me with the body of work. Now Jared Goff been to the Super Bowl. Now are we talking about body of
Did
work
he?
like that?
Or was it a team where the general manager said fuck them picks and put a great team around Jared Goff?
Hey, hey, look, he been to the Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying. He been though. And
Dak ain't been to
I don't even
championship
count.
yet.
Hey, look, I'm
You
not
know
the
what's
type of
funny?
dude.
Hold
I'm
on,
not
hold
the
on.
type of dude that
Let me kill
count
your
Super
argument
Bowls
right
and
here.
places.
Let me kill
Huh?
your argument right here. Let me kill your argument right here.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Goff been to the Super Bowl, right? His
Yeah.
team traded for a quarterback who had no playoff wins. Why? Because they thought he was better.
Right. Which he was. Which he was though. He was. Matthew Stafford was better than Jared Goff. Yes.
Yeah, and I
But
didn't
here's the
say
thing.
Dak was better than Matthew Stafford.
Here's the thing though. Now since Goff been to Detroit, ain't nobody think he was gonna be playing this good though. Now
The
Jared Goff, you
best
hold on.
running game
Let me ask you
outside
something.
of I think I ain't
So
gonna say best because I
so
think Jared Goff had the top 3 running game.
hold on. Did Jared Goff
Um,
get better though? Did he get better since he left the Rams? Yes or no?
no, what did he do?
Yeah, he definitely
Just a
better.
play
Come,
action
come on,
pass.
bro. Come on, Priest. Come on, man.
That's Priest
Now you
game.
being disingenuous. Then you being disingenuous. So he
I'm
didn't
not.
get that.
He's
So
still a play action passer. What did
he's
Jared Goff do better? Do we read defenses better since he left?
who?
No, they still run their off passing game out of the play action.
But we argue
If
about
the
who's
running
better. Hold on,
game
hold on.
stops,
You forget
what does
we
Jared
argue
Goff
about
do?
who's better between
What
Goff
does
and Dak
Jared Goff
Prescott.
do when they can't run
Exactly.
the
Better
football?
team.
What
Yeah.
does Jared Goff do good when they can't run the football?
You want
What you
to a
When
mean?
you
better
take
team.
the running game away, just look at that Washington game. When you take the running game away, what do he do good?
Yeah. Jared Goff threw for a lot of y'all last year. 37 touchdowns, 12 NOs. Quarterback rating
Still ain't
111.
answer my question.
The question is, the argument
What
was,
does
was
he
he?
when the
Hold on,
running
hold
game
on, please.
is not going? When the running game is not going, what does he do good?
What you mean? What he do good? He can make every throw. He's a good quarterback. You talking about what he could do as a quarterback? Are you
No,
talking about
what
his
does he
mechanics?
do good when the running game isn't working? Throughout his career, Detroit, wherever, what does he do good where the running game was when the running game isn't working?
He better than that.
The same thing as Dak when the running
That's
game
what,
ain't working.
that's what I'm saying. Dak ain't
Dak,
doing that
Dak
either.
finished. Hold on. That's a lie. Because without a running game, Dak was second team All Pro and second in MVP voting. Jared
He
Goff
had
never
Tony
did
Pollard
that.
that year, ran for like over a buck. Come on,
That's
man, stop.
great. That's, so what? Tony Pollard was not a bell
Hold on,
cow
hold on,
running
hold on.
back.
Watch this. So Brock Purdy wasn't all pro even. I mean that same year.
No, Brock Purdy. It's only two All Pro quarterbacks. So
No, I'm
no,
talking about. No, I'm talking about. Then he
Brock
made a
Purdy
Pro
ain't
Bowl that
never
year.
been All Pro.
I'm saying he
I ain't
made a Pro
talking
Bowl
about
that
the
year,
Pro Bowl. I ain't talking about the Pro Bowl. I said All Pro.
man. And Brock Purdy number still was better than Dak. So I don't know how Dak made it over him.
I know.
I ain't gonna hold you. Dak beat up on a whole lot of bad teams. Any teams
Oh,
that
That's
was
what I
good,
said. Every time,
he
hey,
just
look,
couldn't really
every
win it.
time, hey, look, and then especially you talking about that. He finished second in MVP. Okay, when he had a chance to take it, when they played Buffalo, that dude ain't do nothing. Got blown out. When he had a chance to take it against Miami, he didn't do nothing. Got whooped. Who's the other team? I said, man, I know what type of quarterback this dude is. This dude is a choker, man.
you know that same year, Brock Purdy got beat by damn near 40 by Baltimore. What are
Yeah,
you talking
and,
about?
look, and that's when he lost the MVP. But up to that point,
He
he
never
was
had
elite.
the MVP.
So hold on. So what you mean he never had an MVP? That's a lie.
And Brock Purdy could.
So
What did Brock Purdy look like when
that's a lie
everybody
though.
dudes got
Up
hurt?
to the hey, look,
Brock
if
Purdy
he
looked like straight up
hey
doo doo.
priest, if that man would have played good against Baltimore, he'd have won that MVP. But by
No,
him
he
throwing
didn't. He
five
got his
NOs,
ass beat.
huh?
He didn't. He got his ass beat.
Yeah, but you being
He got
disingenuous.
belt ass beat.
You said he wasn't in it though. Like that's a lie.
He wasn't in the MVP voting.
No
It
man,
was Lamar and Dak.
come on, bro.
Duh. Which is why they finished 1-2.
Nah,
And Josh Allen was behind them. Where was he at?
he was in that MVP vote before that Baltimore game. So hold on,
Hey,
you didn't hit no hold on, you didn't hit no. I
Hold
mean
on,
I
I
know you
got
watch
you. No,
football.
I got you. I got you. I'm finna look it up. Cause I ain't no San Francisco fan, so I don't know
but
top of my head. So
but
if he
when
was in the
Lamar,
MVP voting, he would have had been top five or
What
something.
year was that though? Hey, priest, what year was that? Was that 2023 or 2024?
Okay, it said that year he was fourth in MVP.
Yeah,
2023. Okay.
but when Lamar do the most with the least talent around him, you know what I'm saying? He don't get credit for that, man. Is you know what I'm saying?
Why
He
don't he
don't
get
get
no
credit.
credit?
He don't get,
Because
and
that
he
year
don't
he
get
didn't
credit.
have Derrick Henry.
mm.
Is exactly yeah, and and Lamar won MVP. He won the MVP without Derrick
Without
Henry.
Derrick Henry. Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's
won
fine.
the MVP
So
without Derrick Henry. Yeah, because he was the best player that year
so
in the league.
right, but when I'm saying that you say Lamar not better than Patrick Mahomes, man, this is what I'm getting at.
Oh
You
no,
know,
I don't believe he is.
Lamar do the most.
But
Lamar
we
do the
can
most.
that fight ain't going. I ain't going. You ain't going to win that fight
Definitely
with
ain't better than
Patrick
Patrick Mahomes.
No, he
He
ain't
do
better than
most.
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
He ain't better than Mahomes, though, bro. Yeah.
I think he's right there. But see, I think Lamar is still top three in the league. I don't think he's better than Mahomes, but I think it's him, Allen, and Mahomes. You can put Allen and him however you want to mix them up, whatever.
I
Um,
got I got to put that Burrow in there too, though, bro.
I don't think Burrow better than Allen or Lamar
Mm.
personally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, look, that can go both ways. That's, I mean, I'm not gonna try and persuade you. You got
you
what
can
you.
argue. You can argue all three of them losing ass niggas. Like whatever way you want to put them. It can be Burrow, it can be Allen, it can be Lamar, whatever way.
Yeah, yeah, but I
That's
know
the big
some.
three,
And I think,
the
and
big
I'm gonna be
four.
honest with you,
So let me.
Line, the AFC is much more difficult to get through than the NFC.
That's true. I was about to say that too. The
I
quarterback.
mean, our record is excellent against them. So if you say so, but
I'm talking about in the playoffs. No,
That's a little
we're
bit
like
true.
14 and
playoffs.
Hurts like 14-1 against the AFC. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Get
they
no
got to play
movement.
the Commanders in the NFC Championship game. I mean,
So hold on. Let me ask you something, Preach. So you got Dak over Jalen Daniels too?
right now, but not move.
I got Dak over Jaden Daniels, yeah.
Right now, but I think Jaden Daniels can be a top 5 quarterback if he's able to repeat that.
But you saying body of work. I understand this Jaden. This man went to the NFC Championship game,
But,
something Dak never did.
but I ain't even gonna hold you. I can't see Dak going to
But,
Detroit
but,
and
but,
winning that
but, but
game.
hold on though. But hold on. But Jada Daniels don't have them the top
And
weapon.
I've always been this way, and it don't matter what sport it is. You have to do stuff more than 1 year for me to say that you're better than somebody who's been doing it for 7. You see what I'm saying? That's how I am about every sport. If you just because
I get that.
I'll give you an example.
Okay,
Bradley
come on.
was 30 points a game 1 year and was in the what you call it all
And
star all NBA all that shit.
did they make the
He
playoffs?
didn't have a history. No, they didn't.
Yeah,
But
they
he
ain't made the playoffs.
I'm just
That's
talking about
different.
individual. I'm just talking about individual performance. I'm just talking about individual performance.
All right.
Right. You even baseball. If you anything in anything, you can win the Masters.
Mm.
Could have the rest of your golf career be ass. So for me, you have to be able to do it just like with boy in Houston, CJ Stroud. I feel like he took a step back his 2nd year.
Yeah, he
He
did.
ain't have
Not
his receivers
perform,
though, but all right, yeah.
he didn't perform to the same level. Nobody even knew them receivers when he first got there. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? So I think if Jaden Daniels is able to do it, RG3 is another one. Great in the regular
Yeah,
season,
I agree with you on
He
that
got,
though.
yeah, he got hurt though. He wasn't the same since that knee. Yeah, he was
but
done.
anything can happen. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So that's why a quarterback has to be consistent.
Only reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because he didn't have the best of weapons, and he took his.
I think he got the best upside. I think he got
Yeah,
more upside than Dak.
yeah, but look,
Right now, I wouldn't put him.
only reason I'm saying that because he didn't have the best of weapons, and he took his team to the NFC Championship game, something that Dak never did. He did that in 1 year.
He had a
So
good
would you?
run.
Hmm?
He had a good run. I think Trent Dilfer or Joe Flacco had a great run and won the Super Bowl. But I wouldn't take him over Dak Prescott.
I would, but this is what I'm
I
saying.
would. Yeah,
I don't
man.
know. I don't know if I can see
Yeah,
Dak going into Detroit and winning that game. That's the
yeah.
only
'Cause
thing.
one thing about Flacco and Eli Manning, if they get in that playoffs, they gonna show their butt.
Man, stop.
They do. I mean, they not good regular season quarterbacks. I'm dead serious though. They show their butt in the playoffs.
You know the problem with that? You say they're not good regular season quarterbacks. You
Well,
you take
am I lying though?
away for the you take away
Am I
from the
lying
rest.
though?
You take away from the rest of the team. Eli's defensive line on both of them Super Bowl runs had some of the best, and I'm talking about with
All time
with the
front seven.
Yeah, but listen to what hey priest.
Green Bay.
This is what I'm saying
Hold
though.
on, hold on, hold on. With the
Eli still raised his level of
line he
play
had
though in the
with
playoffs though.
he was putting up numbers comparable to the Green Bay defensive lines with Reggie White and the Giants defensive lines with Lawrence Taylor. That's the kind of run that defensive line went on.
Mm.
So when you talk about Eli Manning, he didn't have to score number 17 points and most of won them Super Bowls.
No,
He
that's
didn't.
Super Bowl. I'm talking about during the playoffs though. Leading up to the Super Bowl.
He definitely a better playoff performer than Dak.
Eli made a couple plays. He throw a lot of interceptions too.
Yeah, regular
Yeah,
season.
yeah. Eli definitely a
Uh,
knucklehead.
I ain't finna take away from that what that Joker have as far as his team. I'm not finna do that. And I mean, I guess you can call it what you want, but I ain't finna do that. I feel
But
like Eli has had,
Derek been in situations though where defense played really well, especially against the 49ers and all that. He just
Thank
couldn't
you.
produce enough points. It's crazy,
At
man.
the time they played the 49ers, they played their defense did play well, kept them in the game. It was a low scoring game.
and I'm not taking that away.
He messed up the
Yeah,
two. He messed up the 2-minute drill at the end. I'm like, bruh. This dude.
I'm not taking that away. I feel like he has came up short. But I'm talking about when you bring up these names, like you can bring up Brad Johnson, you can bring up Trent Dilfer. These dudes play with great defenses. That's why they won. So and so
And if Dak would have
if
won, then we'd have said
you
he won with a
replace
great defense.
you replace Trent Dilfer with Dak Prescott, he would have won the Super Bowl too.
But them
If
dudes
you
still do
replace,
their part though. That's the thing. Like where's Dak? He been set up before. He just
he
didn't do
hasn't
his
been set
part.
up like that. No, he hasn't been set up like that. No, he
You
hasn't.
hold on. How many points did the 49ers beat y'all with?
Turn the
Like
ball over.
21 or
You
19?
turn the ball
Something
over,
like that.
the defense will get a 3 and out. You know,
Mm.
turn the ball over, and the defense will get a 3 and out and give them the ball right back.
So Dak ended up in no situation like that where he
No,
just, all right, you got the
fuck
ball.
no. Not in the playoffs.
You-
Fuck no.
Okay.
Not in the playoffs. Hell no.
I guess it's unfortunate.
And I know because I watched every single game. Every game I watched.
All right.
So I know that second time they played the 49ers in the playoffs, Dak
And,
threw, he
and you got
started
it.
off
And
with
his
two.
coach, and also
He
McCarthy
lost
was
to Purdy
terrible in them
and he
games.
lost to into the
Also,
other ball.
McCarthy was terrible in them games
Two.
because McCarthy don't even know the clock situations.
He lost to
Man,
Garoppolo
it seemed like
and
my thing
Purdy.
is, it
That's
seemed like
crazy.
every coach they get, I mean, it's just the coach, like, so when y'all do, I mean,
No, because, and that's Jerry Jones' fault too. When
yeah,
he had Bill Parcells and Bill Parcells wanted to coach the team, he didn't give him the full power. Bill
right,
Parcells
right,
didn't want Terrell Owens,
right.
but he go out and do
Hey,
shit
hey, hey, look, I don't know why though, but that's another situation though. But
because Bill Parcells wanted players. Bill Parcells liked to coach players that he his kind of guys that he could control. He don't like players that just do their own thing and all that there.
yeah, but shit.
And Belichick is the same way. That's why they worked well together. Belichick like his kind of guys. If you're not gonna come in there, do the work, keep your mouth shut, et cetera, et cetera.
So when you got Dak, so when you got Dak as a quarterback though, you said top 10. This name me. I mean, you ain't got to put it in order
Top
like
10.
what?
I ain't got outside of the top five. I really don't care what the order is.
Oh, okay.
I just got him top 10. I think he better than Herbert. I think he better. He's not more talented. See, this is the thing. Don't get that twisted. He's not
Mm,
more talented. I just think he's better. Right.
mm, right.
And I think he
So you think he better than Matthew Stafford too?
no. I don't think he's more talented or better than Matthew Stafford. No.
Is when you got Jordan Love, you ain't got him in the top 10.
He definitely not better than Jordan Love. He had a chance to prove that one.
Okay. Jordan Love played against the most. I mean, so I guess when you throwing the people that's got 15 yards of separation, that make you better. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's against y'all defense.
What would Dak would have done? He probably would have threw it to them guys.
He wanted to throw it to people got 15 yards of
he
separation. I ain't never get to see him do that.
wouldn't. He wouldn't.
Never
He wouldn't
had
have
guys
saw them
with
Hold on,
guys.
15
hold
yards
on. Let me
of
ask you something
separation.
though, Priest. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you gonna keep it real. Uh, everybody had Dallas winning that game though. Y'all should have.
Exactly.
I did too.
Y'all should have won that game based on the seed and everything. Y'all should have won that game.
At
I wanted to
home.
win the game too, but
Huh?
at a certain point, I had him winning the Green Bay when he was versus Green Bay when he was a rookie.
Yeah.
But the whole team has to come and play in the playoffs. In the playoffs, the reason why, see, I hate this shit because when Tom Brady, this was not, and I'm not comparing the two, so please don't say nothing stupid like he ain't no Tom Brady. I fucking know that. Don't say nothing stupid like that, please. But when Tom Brady was not putting up the great offensive numbers, Bill Belichick's defense was holding him in. so that he only had to make one drive or one series of plays to get the win. He has never played in a situation like that. Ben Roethlisberger, when he won the Super Bowl, they said he was the ultimate game manager because of the teammates holding him down. Now, I'm not saying Dak better than Big Ben, but but at a certain point in the NFL to win a championship, you're not. Matter of fact, you maybe one team that had a bottom half, not bottom half defense that won the Super Bowl.
We're at the bottom half that won the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
Oh, I gotta think about that.
What
Because
was the
y'all talking
question?
about the defense kept them in the games versus San Francisco. That's 2 playoff games.
But
He
yeah,
had
but
7 other games.
but Priest, what I'm saying is that game you
I'm
talking about with the
not
Green Bay
so
game, yeah, hey
okay.
look,
So
y'all was
if you
crushing,
can
y'all was
put
look,
somebody, if
bro,
you can
y'all
put
was
somebody
crushing
who
teams at home. Y'all was crushing teams at home that year. I mean, look, unstoppable. I don't think y'all lost. Matter of fact,
so
I
we didn't
think
lose at home for 2 years straight. I got it.
you said what?
We ain't lose at home in 2 years straight. I got it.
Yeah. Y'all was crushing teams. So when the playoffs come, now y'all can't put up points. Dak and CD ain't
Put
on
up
the same
32
page.
points.
They not on the same page.
Exactly.
Put up 32 points in
That's
that
the
game.
thing about Dak.
And
It's
that's a
different in
game
the
that I
playoffs.
blamed on Dak. When I went through the whole thing earlier in the stream, that's a game I blamed on Dak. Go back and rewind it. I said Dak had 4 games that were good in the playoffs, 3 that were not, to where he played well. That was one of the games that I said he did not play well. He still scored 32 points. The defense gave up 47. I mean,
But most of his stuff is garbage points though, man.
Hold on. 32 points win.
You
in
talking
that
about when
Green
they
Bay
played with the Green Bay, yeah, but he ain't do. I mean, all they're trying to
Well,
come back.
yeah, they're down like
But see,
28.
but
They're
here's the
down
thing
like
though,
28
Priest.
nothing, bro.
But see,
problem is
hey,
that
Priest, that's what I don't get though.
They
How,
done took
how
the gas. They took
hey,
their
hey,
foot off
Priest,
the gas,
Priest,
I
man.
Priest,
said,
Priest, Priest.
hold on.
He
But
Go ahead.
threw
that's
two
one of the
picks
games.
for
That's one
two
of the
pick
games
sixes.
that I said
He
that
played
he
he
played
played
like
bad. Right, but you can't throw in the 32 points like,
And
oh,
they
he's still put up
played
32
good in
no.
that
I
game,
said
because
he
bro.
what?
played like shit, but they still scored 32 points.
Yeah,
I
right. But see, when you
Yeah,
do that,
after they took their foot
hold on,
off the
bro.
gas,
Hold on. That thank you. So when you do that, you can't say that because if he put up
but
32
I
points,
had
which he
already.
did,
You keep
hold on,
mentioning that game. You keep
yeah.
mentioning that game
But
like I didn't
but
already say
but why
he
throw the
played like
32 in?
shit.
Why throw the
So
32
why are
points
we
in?
mentioning the game, right?
because he's a
Then when I
Cowboys fan.
already
Come on,
conceded
man. Don't throw that in he. So if he did that, he should have been doing that at the beginning of the game. They should have been scoring, but they wasn't.
when I in 30, 40, 50 minutes ago, I already said he
He's
played
funny,
like
man.
shit. Why are you mentioning it again? I've already conceded that game. So why
No,
are we talking about that? Why are we talking about physical games when I conceded that he played like shit in those
no,
games?
no. I'm not.
Right?
I'm not arguing about that. You threw the 32 points in real slick though. Like, oh, we still put up
What I
32 points.
That's like saying the Chiefs they did score 22 points in that Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
yeah. He scored 32. Nah, no, don't put that in there.
After we done scored
Hey, look.
34.
Just leave it as it. He
no.
played like some garbage. Don't even talk about the points.
Why are we talking about the game when I already conceded that he played like garbage? Why are we
No, I
talking
would.
about? Why
Mhm.
did you bring the game back up?
You said what?
He
Why
try to be slick, priest.
Why did you bring the game back up when I've already conceded that he played like shit? I went through his playoff career and said he played like shit in 3 of those games. And I
He
No.
told you
played
those
bad,
3
but he did
games.
score 32 in a bad. Like, to make it seem like
Right,
a bad
right,
Prescott, a bad that game is 32.
right.
Trying to be slick.
No, a bad Dak Prescott game is the San Francisco game when they scored like 13 or 12 points, something like that.
No, I'm just messing with you, man. Just be ready Thursday night, bruh.
But
Y'all
he's
gonna get
played.
smoked.
My whole point about it was more games than not in the playoffs that he's been in, he's played well. He just hasn't had support every game. If you
Oh my
no
goodness,
quarterback,
nobody want to
no
hear that.
quarterback, no quarterback has played great in every playoff game. Is that fair?
So hold on. So the games you talking
Is
about
that
he didn't
fair?
have support. Go
I
no,
asked you,
say that one more time. Say it again.
no
Say it again.
quarterback in NFL history, right? None,
Mm-hmm.
none has played great in every. Well, maybe one, Joe Montana. Outside of Joe Montana, no
Right.
quarterback has played great in every playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
None. But you know the difference is when they don't play great, if they have the other guys to pick them up. That's just like I'm a Yankees fan, right? If Roger Clemens give up 5, 6 runs, you might have to pick him up that day, right? And score 7, 8, 9 runs, right? It's just a give and take thing. Sports is give and take. Elway didn't play great in every playoff game. That's cap,
Yeah.
right? So is that am I saying something that don't make sense?
Yeah, you need a team. You definitely, man. It's a team game. I understand that though,
Okay. I think it's
but
the ultimate team game
oh, absolutely, yeah. I definitely agree.
because one player does not control the game as much. That's why you have the or not the John Elwes, but the Trent Dilfers and the guys like that. Trent Dilfer only had to score 14 points a game to to get to the Super Bowl and win.
Man, that's a historical defense though. So that's a little different though, man. You talking about
Brad Johnson only had to score about 17 points a game. My bad.
another good defense. Another good defense.
And so did Eli Manning.
So
So you try
the
to take it.
defensive zone,
But
another good defense. That's another good defense.
yeah, but see, choking is what Peyton Manning did against Seattle. You had an all-time offense, and when you get to the Super Bowl, y'all play like some garbage.
Or what Cam did against the Broncos.
No,
Yeah.
Cam didn't have no all-time great offense.
But thank you. I was about to
Cam was
say that.
all-time great.
I was about to make. Hey, look, bro. I was just about to make that point. That boy didn't have. I mean, he had Greg Olson. That was his, only like true weapon.
That was
What he
his
had,
go-to guy, Greg
yeah,
Olsen.
yeah. Who he had? Kevin Benjamin and
We had Kelvin Benjamin.
And again, ain't never been no number one receiver.
never right. He had D'Angelo Williams and Stewart though. He had like an all right, running game, to go with his
And again was fast, and
yeah,
Cam had a rocket attached to his body. And the biggest thing that they talk about with Cam in that game is that he didn't fall on a fumble. That team, that Denver defense
was good too.
is
Yeah.
was amazing.
Hey, no fly zone. You can't. Yeah, they
That Denver
definitely had.
defense that had the best secondary in that season, not of all time. When you had uh the thug
Akeem Talib, yeah,
and
Chris Harris. Then you
yeah,
had
Chris
what
Harris
DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller. Come on, bro.
another one. I thought they had that dude from Georgia too. But yeah, and you had DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller as well. Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
I did not pick Carolina to win that football game. I didn't think they had enough.
On offense, yeah, yeah.
On the whole team.
Mm. I'm trying to
Luke
figure it out.
Kuechly don't never stay
Only
healthy.
reason they probably had it because man, bro, Peyton Manning was some garbage. I mean, when I say this dude was man, I'm talking about playoff. It was the defense that picked them up. So I thought Carolina did had like a good well, Carolina definitely had a good defense though. So I thought they could probably, what I'm saying, create some
That don't
turnover.
matter. And yes, I think, and this is the thing. I think it makes sense. Dak should have took less money. I believe that. Dak should have took less money. But I'm not finna say he's not a top 10 player or quarterback, excuse me,
Who?
because he did that.
Yeah.
He should have took less money. I agree. He should have took less money. He should have taken less money. He should have taken less money. I agree.
Who you talking about? You talking about Dan Prescott?
Yes, he should have.
Okay.
He could have gotten. I agree. But given how the Joneses do business, and since I don't hold them accountable, I do not blame him for not taking it. Cause ain't nobody in here gonna get fiddled around. Cause they was talking shit about Dak too. If you remember, even though he showed up to camp and participated every single day, they were talking shit about him too. But he said, "Jared just be talking. I'm just here doing my job." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because they talk shit and because they do all that, no, you ain't getting no discount. I want every nickel that you owe me. You understand what I'm saying? Every nickel, every quarter, every penny. I want it all. No, we not giving no discount. Discount season is over with. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah,
don't blame him. I think as a fan of the team, because it would benefit the team, I think he should have taken less. But as a person, as a grown man
yeah, he
who's
ain't thinking about that. He want his money. He ain't thinking about that, man. He
no,
trying
he
to get his
would have
money.
taken less if they did right by him and they paid him early. Dak first, Dak first 4 years, you know how much money he made
Nah, I don't even know the answer to that.
when he was leading the team to doing all this good stuff.
Yeah,
In the total of those 4 years, I believe he made $2.5 million. But nobody was talking about that shit.
yeah. But see, he Dak betted
He
on
was a
himself.
fourth round pick. He was
He
a fourth
definitely
round
betted
pick.
on himself, though, bro. Yeah, he definitely betted on himself. He wanted, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody talking about how much
Show
money he
show that
making
he was that
now.
guy. No, I got
Everybody
you, man.
talking about how much money he making now.
Yeah.
This dude for his first 4 seasons made $2.5 million.
hmm Hey, look, I'm not
And
mad at
had to
nobody.
play the whole contract out.
Right. I'm not mad at nobody getting their money though. You know what I'm saying? I can't say, oh yeah, he should have took this and that. Man, get your money, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, because the same people that give you the money, the same people could cut you too, get rid of you. So
Now, while he was making that historically low money, they did not put the weapons all around him to go win the Super Bowl when you had him that cheap.
well, let's be honest. What he did
And
had.
they
Well,
did.
they
They
should
had
have got
Brock
rid of.
Purdy that cheap. When
They
they
should
had
have.
Brock Purdy that cheap, they went and got McCaffrey. They went and got all them other players on defense. They put a whole bomb squad around him. They went and got the left tackle.
So let
Never
me hold on. Let me ask you something now. Now they got rid of Debo. They got rid of some of their defensive players, their corners. They lost some players. So if Brock Purdy, I ain't gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna say that if Brock Purdy lead him to the playoffs, that's not good enough either. 'Cause I don't expect him to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying now he the lost. You don't think he lost his team? You know, McCaffrey coming back from an injury. I think he still could be all right, but it's still I don't
McCaffrey is still
know.
a top five back.
Yeah, okay. So you got McCaffrey, you got Kittles, IU coming off of ACL. Who you got? Jennings and
Didn't have those guys. He won fucking 6 games.
huh?
He when he didn't have those guys, he won 6 games. Dak Prescott ain't never won 6 games, no matter who they put around him. You realize that, right?
Uh,
Okay.
let's see.
I'm just making sure. Okay. What you was finna say, Fred? I saw you come off of mute and go back on. You still there?
Yeah, my bad. I was gonna say that Dak had an MVP season 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Like he shit. Like I mean, he been due for an extension, man. You know what I mean? Dak just at a place where stars or everything, and the stars go get paid. And they always took care of their O line. They always took care of their secondary. That's what Dallas always took care of first and foremost. You know, then they start looking at receivers and shit like that. But is that has saved Dallas a lot of money. You know,
So you agree with me when they had him, when they was only playing him $2-3 million, they should have put the roster around him then to compete for a championship.
for sure, for sure. He was overplaying his contract, like you said. You know.
That's where the front office is trash at. If they put that roster like San Francisco put around him and he didn't win, I'd be right with y'all talking about, yeah, that dude can't get it done. He can't. Yeah, he ain't got it in him. but they ain't never did that. This is the first year that CD had a receiver next to him outside of Amari Cooper, and Amari Cooper was on the way on the downturn of his career, right? Because he was getting nicked up here and there. But outside of that, this is the first time that they put a guy next to him that's young, right? And looks like can really be that complimentary guy. And I don't even know if next year he'll be on the team
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if y'all gonna pay him though.
because they always pay their guys. They don't always pay the guys that they bring in from somewhere else. It's not what I said. I didn't say Dak never had a squad. Did I say that?
Hmm.
Did I say Dak never had a squad? When he had a good offense, right? The defense was slacking because they didn't have guys on the defensive end. And if they didn't hit on some of these picks, they like Diggs, nobody expected Diggs to do what he did, right? And nobody, and let's keep it real, even though Micah would have never fell down to 10 or 11 where we got him. 12, I think it was, if people saw this in him. Keep it real.
No, Diggs was supposed to be a baller, man.
No, nobody thought he was a second round pick for a reason. Nobody thought he was going to lead the league in interceptions and do all this stuff. A lot of people still thought of him as a project because when he went to Alabama, he was a receiver. He wasn't a cornerback, and he didn't want to play cornerback. Nick Saban made him play cornerback. His profile was not all pro, basically, and the analytics still don't see him as all pro. They see him as a opportunistic ball hawk. But the analytics still say he gets beat for more deep balls than any other player at whatever.
Who talking about Diggs?
Yeah.
Oh, that man bites on every double move, everything. Yeah, he bites because he be wanting to pick though. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pick everything off.
But it is what it is. It is what it is. I think Dallas. No, and my whole point ain't that Dak ain't never had a squad. My point is when you're paying Dak $2.5 million over 4 years, he had years where he was only making didn't even make $1 million, right? So when you got him on that much of a discount, that's when you're supposed to do what San Francisco did and go get the McCaffrey and go get the safety and go get the cornerback and go and put all your ducks in a row so that while you have him this cheap, you can go and compete for a championship. But they did not do that. That's what I said, Mookie. And tell me I'm lying. Even Broski up here, Elgin, who don't even like Dak, who seems like he, will say I'm not lying about that.
Now you real about that. You told the truth about that. Like you got the quarterback on cheap there. You supposed to, trying to snatch up, things that will help him take the pressure off him. Like I said, Derrick Henry. It's no way I should. Come on, bro. He didn't. Derrick Henry said he ain't get a call.
Exactly.
He got a house in Dallas though, bro. He ain't get a call. Come on.
And you know why that's facts, because that's what y'all did, Mookie. That's exactly what the Eagles did. When they had Jalen Hurts on the cheap, they went and got AJ Brown. They made sure that O line was intact. They made
Mm-hmm.
sure they got the defensive players. They
Mm-hmm.
signed Charles Gardner Johnson. They put all them players around him so that he can compete for a championship. When you got a quarterback on the cheap, and he wasn't as cheap as Dak. Dak was hella cheap.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look. That's what the Commanders better do. Why they got Dan and Jaden Daniels on the team.
Jaden Daniels made more than Dak Prescott made his first 4 years last year.
But what I'm saying is they
That's
not.
how cheap. I get what you're saying, but
Yeah.
that's how cheap Dak Prescott was,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
how much money that you had to play with.
Mm-hmm.
Dak was a 4th-round pick. Dak's situation and Purdy's situation is similar. But the difference is when San Francisco said, okay, we got this quarterback. I'm going to trade Trey Lance. I'm going to get rid of the other boy. What's his name? What's his name?
Who? For who? You
San
talking about?
Francisco.
You talking about
The other
Trey Lance?
No,
Oh,
they
you talking about Garoppolo? Garoppolo?
yeah, got rid of Garoppolo. They
Mm-hmm.
got rid of, and they said we're gonna put the best possible team around this dude, and that benefited them because they got to the Super Bowl. They lost because he couldn't make the plays, but they got to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
They took advantage of having a cheap quarterback and made sure they put the best roster around him. The same thing I think Dallas should have did with Dak that they didn't, because
Mm-hmm.
our front office don't know how to do business the right way. I will say that. I still think they're gonna pay Micah, but I will say that.
Man, they ain't got no choice. That's stupid though.
Yeah, they're not gonna trade him. I mean, because now ain't no team gonna give up what they asked for Micah Parsons.
Yeah, but I mean, Jerry Jones gotta go sit down somewhere, man, because stuff like this get old. Like, who cares if people talk? Man, nobody want to talk. I mean, let's talk about winning though. You know what I'm saying? You do all the wrong things for the wrong reasons though. Nobody care about you saying you're not gonna pay him, but you find out that you're gonna pay him eventually. Like, come on, man, pay that man. Why even play one like that?
Mm-hmm.
So we're just supposed to make Micah Parsons mad come into the season and just go crazy.
Man, look, I don't know what the plan gonna do. Jerry would trade him if the package is ridiculous. Period. That's why they came out immediately when Micah put his farewell down. How you write a see Micah be silly? How you write a farewell letter when they got 3 years of control?
Mm-hmm.
People typically write the farewell letter after the trade to taking place.
Right. Mhm.
Oh no.
Yeah. Should be.
I thought that was funny, and I read the whole thing when we started this thing up. I read the whole letter, but yeah. So we finna go ahead and get up out of here. Salute to everybody for coming in. Smash the like, hit the
All right.
sub, and we'll be with the
All right,
next
peace,
one.
peace,
Salute.
peace, peace.
All right.
All right, peace.